to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, morning's agenda, first item is to approve the agenda.
So moved.
I'll
second.
All in favor?
Aye.
And we have minutes from 11/7.
I move we approve the minutes of November 7th as printed.
Second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
You can tell we were tired last week, we had to amend the agenda twice. We forgot claims, we forgot the canvas. Whoa, we were tired last week.
Don't have any agenda for public concerns, we'll go on to drainage updates, I guess.
Anybody have the minutes?
Need to go into drainage for that?
Probably should.
Yeah.
Probably should.
I'll make a motion.
Thank you, second.
I'll second the
All in
motion.
favor?
Aye.
Rick, would you mind?
Did anybody have the minutes?
Cup of coffee?
I don't have them.
Coffee.
You guys got minutes? I had this from Humboldt. They weren't in the packet. Well, I got mine.
I got mine on my computer.
Smoking here.
I don't have that. Yeah, Mort, here. No, that's okay, Ed.
Kind of got some sinus issues.
I printed mine. Print them out for us. It was on that,
There you go. That fun county place?
You know, it was real good.
Was it good?
Yeah, it was real good. It wasn't too nasty,
County.
you know,
It wasn't on the
it
county
was
computer.
pretty good.
Good.
They didn't
I
hate it.
read it on my
When
phone.
this is all done, we can go and just have a fun night.
Yeah, there you go.
Get cleared up, be cleared out, yeah.
I thought we just wanted Trish.
You and I sure.
She was about to laugh. We didn't ask
that guy. You weren't in you and I shirt this morning?
What?
It's
No.
you and I colors on.
Oh, yeah, that's true. My wife likes this shirt, so I wear
Drainage
it.
update. Funny how it seems like we're always on drainage.
Yes, you guys...
That's good, and I think we had some questions last week, so we'll kind of convey those with you, so.
Okay.
Whoever wants to start, sure can. Rich, you want to start?
If is that all right with...
You got
Okay. I met with Doug Marso last week by Hardy, that's where the bulkhead is, he's talking about cutting it down. Yes.
By the railroad track?
Yes, yes. And the deal is that there's two pipes coming in, well, you've been out there, haven't you, Rick?
Yeah.
Two pipes coming under the railroad, they're fairly good sized. Then it goes into an unusual size, a 21-inch, to provide a farm drive across it. Way too small. There's plenty of slope, if he cuts down the head wall a little bit, he can pick up a little more slope on the pipe coming into the ditch that's used for a drive. So, I sized that, and he's gonna get a 30-inch, as a matter of fact, I ran into him downstairs, he's ordered the pipe, thinks it could be here as soon as Tuesday, tomorrow. So, the intent is to take the pipe that's in there out, cut down the bulkhead so he can get a little more slope on the pipe he's putting back in. There's plenty of width, there's plenty of depth on it. It's actually, the bulkhead's in pretty good shape.
Which they are a lot of times.
Yeah. I could, last time I was back in there, I couldn't see it, I couldn't find it for the tall weeds. I saw where I thought it was, but, so, and then he'll put in the new 30-inch pipe. That'll allow him to get some cover on it too, if he can lower that just a little bit. And that should fix that. That should be good.
So,
How about the width? Are they still gonna be driving in the railroad right away to get around the...
I don't think they'll have to. I think the bulkhead, it appears that the bulkhead is on private property.
Yeah, it is, but the distance from the bulkhead to the railroad's fence was, I thought, awful close.
It looks like it'll be okay. I mean, I will get out there again, probably yet this week.
we can hear less than 20.
Yeah.
That's pretty nice. Yeah.
That's what I thought. It was,
Especially with the equipment today of
but I
size-wise.
mean, sure, you can probably drive through there and let your equipment hang out over the right of ways, and it ain't a problem.
Yeah, I think wheel-wise...
Wheel-wise, I think they have a wheelbase to get in through there.
Yeah.
Their equipment might hang out over the ditch, not over the railroad right of way.
I think you've described it real well there, what's gonna happen. So, yeah. So that one, is within days of being done, and it should be corrected.
What number is that district?
4.
Let's see here. I'm gonna give you this number.
Okay,
That's the land operator there.
oh,
I
okay,
think you should talk to him and then you
Yes.
guys can decide on that. I'll just give it to you privately.
okay, very good. DD one, main level I, our famous job out there. I met with Don Toole last week.
Okay.
Part of his issues have been taken care of, but Roger Schoen is coming back in. Schoen Excavating or something like that it's called. Good contractor. There's a line running from down close to where the project was put in, up towards his farm site, and it appears to have been crushed somewhere. And it could have easily been from trucks hauling in pipe, because they came in a drive, came down along the right-of-way, and then along the project. And, what he's gonna have Roger do is check in various places and see if he can find where it's flowing and where it's not, so he can correct it. Shouldn't take him long, and that should take care of Don's.
How big is it, do you know?
No bigger than 8-inch, he's thinking. It runs quite a ways for an 8-inch tile, but, yeah, 8 inch is what he was pretty sure.
Like it was.
Exactly, that's what he's saying. There's areas up closer to this farmstead that
Is
are
that tile, or is that,
tile. It's
plastic pipe?
I'm guessing it's clay.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, 'cause it was done, I think, what did Don say, it was done by his father, I think? So, yeah, so that's quite old.
Well, hopefully we get that taken care of.
Yes, oh yeah, Roger's very good. I trust him. For example, when he came out to check some things on the DD2 project, if they dug it up and there wasn't a problem, he told me there wasn't a problem. He wasn't trying to create any issues for anybody where there weren't any, so. DD2 open ditch, the area along the road where it's sloughed off and is getting close to the road. I met with excavator Rick Peterson last week, and Paul Jacobson and I have talked this over 2 or 3 times. What I would like Peterson to do is reestablish the bottom, and then see where we're gonna be stable yet. I believe where it's washed out close to the road, we're gonna have to go with some riprap. I don't see any other way.
Now, is this out here?
Corner?
It's south, yeah, southwest.
North of C-49?
Yes,
That's what
yes.
John said.
Down by John.
Yes, yes.
John's on the case again this weekend, so I was
Okay.
gonna ask that question.
Okay, yeah. Peterson is finishing up somewhere, well, he's rented his long reach to somebody, and he's ready to pick it up. And I was amazed. He thinks he can dig from where it's sloughing all the way up to that gravel road in less than 2 days. So we're talking, he's thinking maybe $1,500. I think it's worth every penny to try and get that bottom reestablished. We keep an eye on it, and probably sooner rather than later, we get a load or two of riprap in where it's sloughed off the worst.
You guys put fabric under your riprap?
Yes, we nearly always do that.
So will you change the size of that, the riprap, from the bottom to the top, or is it all gonna be?
Probably all the same, and we're not gonna go real big. I don't think there's any need to go real big with it. The big thing is to see if we get it stabilized on the bottom. More than likely, we'll have to widen the bottom a little bit there and take the riprap all the way down,
Yeah.
so we get a good base on
Right.
it, so it doesn't slough again. And
Is that all county, is that all in the right of way and the drainage district both?
Yes.
The county has to work with the district?
Yes, yes, and that's why I met with Paul out there a couple of different times, looking at it, deciding what to do. And that's when he decided to get delineator out there to keep people away from where it's right at the edge of the road. Yeah, and I think that's the way to go. Is there a work order on that? Do you know? I should have...
I don't...
We'll check afterwards.
I haven't seen, well,
That's-
well, you know what, I got this right here.
Yeah, his name isn't on here.
Which one would be under, would it be under what?
Towards the end, under no contractor probably, or Rick.
Pulling back a road ditch, states have, won't be states.
I might not have it as a work order, because I
I
didn't know
don't
how we
think
were
I
gonna
signed
proceed.
anything.
Well, that's true, 'cause it was kinda left wide open in how to move with it, and, yeah, that's why we've been looking at it, talking.
Don't see it on there.
So I
Yeah.
can do it as a work order.
Yes, yeah, if that's okay here, I think that's the way to go. You won't get it done any cheaper than that, and someone from our office will be there when he's doing this, at least the first part of it, to be sure he gets the bottom established the way we want it.
So how long will we know before, I mean, if it's gonna hold?
I would
It
say,
doesn't have a whole lot of traffic on it, so,
if we, I'm not sure what the forecast is here locally for rain Friday or Saturday, but,
Good, yeah,
and,
it's good this week.
okay. Just a significant rain probably, and we'll just, when we're down here, we'll take a look at it and see what's changed again. I may be coming back to you after being out there again and just saying, let's fix this spot now, but I'm not prepared to do that yet today, so. Yeah, not long.
okay.
Open ditch cleanouts, lots of them. DD 4, south of Hardy, we finished all our field work, including the laterals. Was it lateral 5 open ditch and another one that come up to Hardy, or to, no, that's not right, I'm thinking of,
The one that, Peterson, did you look at that one, looked at? Or...
The which one?
Was holding back lateral, it was like lateral 6,
Off of that
4,
floor,
6.
Oh, okay.
south, And
branches off there, right?
yes,
South of Hardy.
yes, we've got, we did,
West side.
we did all the way around, unless I'm thinking of 3.
Well, we did the other one over there,
I
east
think 5 is the one
of
that
Hardy too, don't you? You're
Yes,
one on two,
yes.
you're probably getting
is
confused.
south, and then it goes to 5.
Well, you know, the branches there, you know how branches there, and that one section's got sediment setting in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We've got,
We're looking at both of those.
yes,
right? Yeah.
we have 3, 4, and 3-47, all in that general part of the county. We finished all the field work on all of those.
So have you done the field work on that quarter mile in that Wordland farm that's?
Yes,
That's
yes,
part of it.
that's part of it, yes,
4
That's
lateral
the
5.
full lateral, okay.
Yes.
You did get that?
yes, we got all that.
Good.
Some of those crops weren't out until just
No,
recently.
No, I just seen
'Cause
the
he
guy,
ca-
I see he was out there messing around
Yeah,
the other day.
he called me, I think it was just last week, early, and said, we've got the crops out, we'll go ahead and
So,
get in there.
what timeframe were you looking at?
We've already gone through the old plans, and we have pulled together the information we need to determine excavation quantities once we have the field information. In other words, we figured out, we verified the bottom slope, we verified the base width, we verified the side slopes, so that all we need to do is plug in our information from our survey, plug in the information as far as how it was originally built, and then we can come up with excavation quantities. So I guess what I'm saying is, once we get this all downloaded and work through the computer, we're probably looking at 3 weeks, maybe, to get you the preliminary engineering reports for all 3 of those ditch projects.
These are gonna be big enough projects, they'll have to be bid, correct?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's a good point. Yeah, we've looked at it enough to be pretty sure of that. Some of those are a mess. I mean, with the grass
They're
and,
bad.
yeah, the grass trapped the sediment, and thank goodness we've got a small flat bottom boat we've been
In
using.
that, in the case the guy that petitioned for that one, he's basically the main landowner by far and away, and
Yeah.
it's just time to do it. They know.
Oh, it is, yeah, and I've talked to Workman.
Something that has to be done every so many years.
It does,
Yeah.
it does, and it's been a long, long time. You know, and we find things like, back in early 90s, one of these was cleaned out partway, and it's where that pipe is at the intersection, heads east, and then it comes out the north end.
Yeah.
Well, Paul Jacobson's been trying to get grouting done on these. We found out that when the cleanout was done in the early 90s, that pipe was higher than the design grade they were cleaning out to, by about 6 inches, and it's like, how did that happen? we believe that a lot of that ditch, above and below that culvert, was over-excavated years ago. So it creates a bathtub up there. So, that's where it's gonna be interesting. Now we've got our information all the way down to the outlet on that one, so we can follow it back with the slopes and see what was the actual design.
And maybe there was an error in the actual design, you need to correct it
Yeah,
to get better flow.
there you go. That's what we're looking
You
at,
know,
so.
just because they did it in 1905, may not have done it right in 1905.
There you go. Yes, exactly. So, and I think, Rick, you were out there and saw beaver dams.
Yeah, we took a beaver dam out.
Okay, and that was done, right, taken out?
Another one.
There's another one too?
Several, I think.
I rode it for 6 miles and I only seen one,
This one is
but that was a year
less
ago.
than half a mile, east of Thor, on that little blacktop road that is turned into gravel.
Yeah, that's what, did you tell me about that? Paul, somebody caught it, did Paul catch
Paul
it?
did, yeah.
I'm thinking our guys saw at least two out
They
there.
might have moved, when they
Yes.
saw the one out, they probably moved.
Yes,
So I have assigned that to the beaver trapper.
okay. We're going through that in Palo Alto County too, where they're creating all kinds of problems, the beavers.
So, then are you, how far are you on the one to east of Hardy, the one that Kevin Rasmussen petitioned for? We're working on that.
47,
What is that?
347.
We've got all the field work done for that too.
Okay.
I'd like to come in December sometime with the reports,
Yeah.
and then you can set the hearings. These are gonna be three that I'm gonna approach you for allowing us to have the bid letting right after the hearings. Since these are repairs, January's a fabulous time to get bids, January, February. So, I'm gonna be ganging up on you after this.
We're gonna have early start.
There you go.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah, these will be big enough, they might, one guy might want them all. Both.
That's right. And here's the other thing I thought of coming down. I'd like to spread these lettings out an hour apart, so that if someone wants to go out and redo their bid before the next one, like the guy that gets the one, if he, since he's in the area, he wants another, yeah. Or if somebody else says, well, no, I want that one bad enough, I'm gonna, so, I think if we allow an hour between, and try not...
January?
Yeah. Yeah, so, and try to spread it, and not spread it out so much that you're just sitting here waiting for these, but incorporate that in the flow of your meeting, 'cause it won't take long to read the bids and check them, so.
Okay, what else we got?
I got, back to
yeah.
that one on States Avenue, I have a couple of pictures from July. We ought to be able to look at them and see what it's done from July to
Oh.
now. I have two pictures that I took today that I went out there and looked at it.
Hmm.
At least we can look at it and see if it's cracking further up towards the road.
Okay, yeah.
Want me to forward them to you, or give them to our famous,
Send them to her, she can make copies.
all right,
Yeah, that'd be great.
all right. I thought I had them in
I
here.
think I got some pictures of that too.
That way we can at least see if it's getting bigger,
Yes, yes.
all right?
Later this morning, I'm gonna meet with Pat Hill and Brent Keenest. We've got the appraisal report for DD 125 put together. Basically, it's for permanent right-of-way where the tile went in, the temporary easement for where they worked, and the temporary one, I went through a calculation, and this is something we'll talk about more probably at the hearing, but, we planned for 50% loss of crop the next planting season, 25 the year after that, and 10% loss the third year. That comes at 200 bushels an acre and $3.50. That comes up to $595 an acre for that loss of production. It's something I'm gonna review with Pat and Brent this afternoon. They're both active farmers. I think they'll have a good idea. That's worked before, when commodity prices were higher, it was higher number, but...
$3 where it's at today.
Yeah, so, I'll be going over that with them, and then real soon, if what I've done with it is acceptable to them, we'll be signing it today, and we'll get on the agenda to set a public hearing on it, but if they want some adjustments, we'll get it done and get it back. Ag road closure projects, Mike Borland would like to come to a meeting, we've mentioned this a little bit. I know Trish has been so buried, that we've just kinda let that go a little bit, but the money's there. And Mike would like to get it committed, because they can pull it back from him if he doesn't get it committed. So, I will talk to him this week and see, and then Trish, yeah, what his agenda is like, and work with Trish as far as, there's no time requirement for notice to people for this, and it has to be published at least 20, it has to be mailed at least 20. There's none of that. This is just an informational meeting, because technically, I don't believe there's been...
At this point, nobody signed on to it.
There you go, exactly, that's what I was getting to, yes.
Right, there's no petition.
Exactly. One of the tenants out there has talked to his landlady about it, but I don't know if sounds like
They're
she's...
probably gonna hear about it first before anybody's willing to put their name on it.
There you go, exactly,
The way this
exactly.
policy's getting, they want to know.
Yeah. And there's one in DD 29 and one in DD 35. Now, that's only gonna be for the people affected, so there might only be 2 or 3 landowners that need notice for those. DD 2, we're calling it lateral M, there'll be, maybe a dozen or a little more. So, none of them have very many landowners, that'd just be working through the notice you wanna give them, to be sure you get them the message you wanna get them, so... I'd be delighted to work with Trish to get that letter put together, and I don't think it, yeah.
Okay. Anything else from your...
I
got a couple.
Told you about pen. Just for your general information, last week I talked, to Trish and Peggy. You're out of those drainage district maps, the multi-page maps that show all the tile and ditches. What we talked about was maybe Trish assembling those to save a few bucks, rather than pay engineering rates or, tech rates to do that.
I would think that.
Now, what we're trying to do is we're gonna cover the cost of our paper. We ordered 24-inch paper, so it doesn't have to, you don't have to spend a lot of time cutting, trimming everything up. So it took nearly 2 rolls of that, and it took 2 color cartridges, and then about 3 hours of Pat's time to do all that. It comes out to just under $30 a set.
That's reasonable.
I think so. I'm thinking it was more like 40 or something before. Trish, do you remember what you charged? 50. That's what I was gonna say first, and I thought, no, people aren't saying that big a number. But by the time we assemble them, do the whole thing, it just adds up, so...
Well, and you got some new guys that are needing to...
That's exactly right, and...
Every board member should have one.
Yep, and then, we've got a request from a contractor... No, I know. Now, the one good thing with that is, I didn't know this, but Pat has been updating those as we finish projects. So, he's even got 125 on there.
So the new ones have all updated projects
Yes,
then?
yes,
Can he send me the shape file
he could.
and PDF?
Yeah, I'm sure he can. So you can print out the smaller one, yeah. So, yeah,
Because I didn't add the shape file to...
I don't remember if 126 was on there before, south of the school, but if it wasn't, it is. 125, DD2 main and lateral I. So, he's been keeping those updated as projects were finished, so it will include all of those. And I was gonna bring them down for Trish to have here so she could work on it if she got a chance, but Pat ran out of time, and he didn't get paper until late in the day, Friday, to finish, so they're not quite all done. And I don't know if you wanna set up somewhere where you can leave them for a while, or what, but we'll work that out. I'm sorry.
what do you say, 24-inch paper?
Yeah, 24 by 24 basically is what
That's the ones you
the
roll
ones
out.
under the counter out there that you roll out, so.
Where we have a general underground on the pond.
Um,
That's basically for a while.
I sent that stuff to Mike a while ago now. I'm gonna talk to him this week. basically what was said before is that it looks like you can go ahead, you may be pushing the dollar amount so that not quite three-fourths of everything will be paid for. But it sounds like he's gonna let it be a local decision. I will have that word by next week. Yeah.
On DD two, Gary was in here I think it was last week, intakes and backflow on the old main.
Oh, yeah.
Did you talk to him yet? Any of that?
Longer ago, I mean, this has been,
He's here today.
It's the same issue.
okay, yeah.
Try and figure out where we're at on that.
I talked to
I think we talked about...
Bringing in somebody with a camera.
Yeah, need to find the problem, 'cause it's backflowing and coming out of the intake,
He said he would be
right?
willing to
Doug will go out there. and
go
look
out
in.
there and
So Doug will work with the guy. So
Okay.
we have that guy in place, the camera guy standing around charging without...
Yeah, 'cause that's very spendy, but that's about the only way to find some of those. We got places and,
About 125, Denver Underground never showed up to fix those 3 spots.
yeah, and has it officially been given to them to do that? I guess I'm not sure.
'Cause then, was it Mansky that put in the
Yep.
parallel tile?
Yep.
And
who should fix it?
is it Mansky's or is it Denver's responsibility, Gary, in your opinion?
Mansky should have gone far, but he didn't know, but there was another one that he hit, and it didn't show up until this fall. Going farther to the south, he should have gone farther that way, but he didn't know.
So there's
Denver didn't have any good records. And there's another one farther to the north, he should have gone farther too, but...
So there's 4, Gary? 4?
Just 3.
Just
3.
Are the spots evident enough, I mean, you could take them to them as far as digging and...
Well, very much, but then the one to the north is close to the pipeline, so the pipeline's gotta be notified.
So is this the one in Weaver,
Oh.
on here,
Avery.
Avery?
They'll have to be called in.
Yeah.
Who do we want to do this?
Is Denver still working on something around here? They had work earlier in the year.
Well,
Yeah, they're-
Denver is just working north of town on the streets.
Okay, I thought
They're
they...
pretty well done there, the way it looked.
They're about done with the business park.
Yeah.
Of it.
That's where they're at right now.
Okay.
They're cleaning that mess
They
up.
could be doing something else in that area.
Well, I think we get a hold of Denver and work with Gary out there. One of them, at least, you say will need to get the pipeline notified. Okay.
But you aren't gonna get in trouble with Mansky?
Well, that's why I asked that question, who do you get when,
That's part of the dilemma.
It needs to be added on there, Mansky, Denver Underground, when the boss come out, what's his name?
Brent Stagey.
Our friend.
He
Isn't it?
come out, he just shook his head, because his excavator just made notes, and they weren't anywhere close. I just don't understand why they didn't do a better job. They could've just punched it into their phone, if they had a smartphone, right where that tile was. There was cement tile there, I told them before they started, basically, where they were all at, so those kinda fell on deaf ears.
Well, I wanna convert their stationing to GPS north and east things and see if that's gonna work out better than what they had for field
That's
information.
what we need.
Yeah. Well,
So we're gonna get a hold of Denver then and take care of this, because this is like the
Yeah.
3rd time he's come in and asked.
oh, it's been
At least
ongoing.
the 3rd.
Yeah, and it's 2 things, 2 different things, really. We need those 3 spots taken care of, and then this possible camera work in a different location. So, yeah. Well, yeah, I got
Well,
Denver's
if not,
number.
Marcel's gonna come with his backhoe for the camera, we could set that up, because that's not gonna have anything to do with them.
There you go,
And we can set up Denver coming to fix the other
yes.
3 or 4, whatever he's got over there, and get it done before...
They'll make calls
snowstorm.
today, yeah.
Did you, Rick, did you guys ever get a hold of Paul about taking those willows out of that ditch over there, where all that water comes from one?
I went and rode around with him on that, and, He is, pretty insistent that as far as setting up some type of agreement with you, if the water's gonna drain into the ditch, and if they're gonna clean it out, that you should have an agreement with the county to clean it.
Well, I don't care about that part. Right where that big culvert is.
To the south.
125 comes down through that big culvert, 10 feet wide and 6 feet deep. There's willows just growing up wild there. You need to keep the ditch clean.
You're talking from the south of the intersection, or up by yours? Okay.
South.
Yeah, if
That
there's
doesn't matter.
willows in there,
Our tile's gonna drain anyhow. It's forced outlet. They've been in there for 50.
I know, that's what he said.
But I don't know, the ditch just needs cleaned out, period, anyhow, so.
Check on him about the willows. See what
Okay.
he thinks about that. I mean,
Yeah, those need to be out of there.
I would think so, that's why we bought the machine to take the trees out.
Well, this needs to be scooped.
It needs to be dipped.
It needs to be dipped out, it needs to be brought down to the ditch level originally.
This would be off of 210 and Colorado over by Gilmore.
Yeah, 210 and...
East
Northeast
of,
of Gilmore.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's east of where we ended our 125 project? Is that, am I thinking the right
Yeah.
spot? Is that, okay.
It's where all that water comes from 125.
Right at the intersection of 210 and
Starts up on my place.
on the
All
south
that water
side.
comes under this road.
210 and Colorado.
The culvert is full of willows.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Thanks, Rick.
Yeah, any changes, I'll let you know, but we'll be back with the appraisal report at least. And,
All right, motion to go out of drainage. Second?
I'll second.
Rick will second.
I'll third it.
All in favor?
Just so you know too, I, talked to Dave Huntermark,
Those 10 whistles?
no, this is a sub 5 of 11, yeah, where a report was done previously and there was a hearing and it was voted down by remonstrance. It appears that that's gonna be repetitioned, very soon.
What do they want to do out there?
Tile improvements, larger parallel tile.
Oh, okay.
Enough land has changed hands and things that they think it will go forward now. We've got the report, all we'd have to do is update the costs. So I expect you to be seeing something very soon on that. And I'm meeting with David
Very good.
today.
I have one other question, Anna, before you leave. Maybe we shouldn't have went out of drainage. As far as your workload here, are you able to get all the things done that you're, 'cause Rick and I had talked about this, and I know I don't wanna put you on the spot, but unfortunately, every time he comes in or someone comes in with another
Yeah,
project.
There's another one you just brought up, then we got the two over to Thor, one at Thor, one at Hardy.
and then you
You're
seem
very
barely
active.
swimming to keep your head above water, trying to get stuff mailed, trying to get stuff in the,
And late mailings cost people money, and interest costs, you know, if we don't get it levied out.
Mhm.
Well,
so you're gonna have to let us know what the, if we have to try to find somebody part-time, if we have to give you some help, if we have to,
here's Bruce, what I think you should do. You and Rick take trips and meet with Peggy, sit down the four of you, discuss what the situation is, if it's getting harder, and what the options are. I mean, four of you just have a general discussion about it, see if there's any, if Peggy feels that we need more help. I mean, that's what you're basically saying, is that we need more help. And I think the four of you should talk about it together, not, you know, not one-on-one, just get together and
Right.
see what Peggy's thoughts are, and Trish's, and go from there. And present something to the board.
well, I think that,
I mean, we've talked about this,
Right.
this is where we're
Yeah,
at.
we've
That's
been
why
with
you-
it multiple
that's how you move
times.
forward. You gotta sit down and meet with the people involved and make sure Peggy's comfortable, or what can you do, or what couldn't we do?
Question for you.
Yeah.
Next 2 years, what's it looking like out here? How much work are we gonna have?
It's almost shocking to me how it has not slowed down with corn
That's what I
and
was
bean
wondering.
prices
I keep thinking,
down.
well, we'll get this one
Yeah.
done, then it's gonna slow down. It doesn't.
You've got over a year's worth of work ahead of you right now with, well, you're gonna have at least 3 open ditches being built, maybe at the same time. we're gonna do something on DD six down by Thor, the tile, whether it's the main and branch B or just branch B. That'll be let this winter.
$33 going on.
You got this one, 33 going on
Yes,
now.
yes.
But the other side of the coin is, if you don't stay active trying to get the state money to close those ag wells,
You lose.
in 2 years, or whenever they decide to pull the plug, we're sitting here with our hands tied,
That's
saying we
right.
don't have any money.
And you've got 3 of those out there just waiting for petitions, 'cause the money's available. So, just some experience I've had recently, we're doing a project for Winnebago County. I was there getting information, and it was during the voting time, and I said to the drainage clerk over there, I said, you help out with voting? She said, if someone's at the counter or something, I'll help, but she said, my job is drainage clerk, and that's it.
Sit down with Peggy and Trish.
Just
If you wanna move forward,
how another county's doing it.
You do it right.
Well, we just,
I mean, that's what it is.
I feel sometimes like she's so overwhelmed by the stuff that she's got going, and,
Well, then you look at this yellow sheet.
Yeah,
Okay, we're out of drainage, so we gotta continue, we gotta move on.
thank you.
thank you.
I guess Melody's not gonna be here today, can somebody update me on this statement? Rick, have you guys,
Yes,
you know what's going on?
the DNR, is holding up the, process out there
Okay.
due to this waterway slash intake. And this is a provision letter that we're gonna send to the DNR,
Okay,
from the landowner,
okay.
Is there a button on that, Colin?
stating, because, we're gonna make the provision, this provision, send it to the DNR.
Do you have to wait till Peggy comes in before you read that?
Oh, yeah, maybe we should.
Oh, yeah, we better get this back on. All right, start over.
We're just gonna do this letter that Peggy is, or Melody had sent to us, and Rick's kind of up to speed on that, so he's gonna just go over the details of it, why they're holding it up.
Okay, we're up and running?
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Got my clothes.
Melody, she has been in contact with the DNR on this project, the hub facility north of Bradgate. And, the adjacent, and I shouldn't say adjacent, it's across the road from the facility. There's an open ditch with an intake, the tile runs out of the field into this open ditch, runs through the field close to the road.
An open ditch is not a waterway, then it's an open ditch.
Well,
Or would you call it,
Some
mixture of both?
it's a grass waterway, and there's a stream 3 feet wide running through it. So what do you call it?
It's an active waterway.
It's an active waterway, yeah.
It started out as
It's an open
water in
waterway,
it.
because it comes out of a tile, goes
Okay,
400 yards, or maybe somewhere in that area, and then it goes back into a tile.
didn't have to be any deeper, because it was just that one tile, but it's basically
Yeah.
taking water all the time.
It's running
It's not really a
year-round.
farmable waterway, then it's...
No, it's
It's parallel with the road.
parallels the road.
Okay.
Anyway, that needs to be addressed before this building could be
So that's
built.
what this is stating, why we're sending this.
Yeah.
And she wants approval on that.
Yes, she wants approval to send this letter to the DNR, with the attached letter from the landowner,
Okay.
stating the conditions that he'll allow them to come onto his land to correct the waterway.
Okay.
And the landowner is fine, the way I understand it, if they do everything he wants according to his letter.
And they pay...
And they pay for it, and they bring the land back the way it should be, and,
Okay, that seems fair enough.
But that waterway ends up running into the road ditch.
it runs into the road ditch, it goes into a tile. No, it don't, it goes right into a tile there at the road ditch. Yeah.
It went all the way to...
All that does is prevent, in case there'd be an overflow
A spill.
from building, spillway, go across the highway.
Yeah, right now, if we had a spill out there, it's less than 100 feet, and it's gonna be in this waterway.
Same thing's gonna be.
So this is a good letter of concern to send to them and see what happens, so.
Yeah.
All right, somebody wanna make a motion to, on this provision concerning the proposed housing unit north of Bradgate?
I'll make a motion to, send this provision to the DNR concerning the hog confinement north of Bradgate.
I'd like to make the motion.
Okay, any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
All right,
All right, let's move down and approve claims. First slide. Anybody had a chance to look at this claims?
Claims were, with the handwritten, were $179,024.02, and the drainage district was $22,101.22.
Second.
Bruce, thank you. Is there all in favor?
Aye.
Well, Peggy, I'll let you talk about the main board, why I work on signing that.
In fact, I'm gonna turn it over to Carl, because he's the candidate.
Oh, wow.
He was the lucky one.
I talked to Dr. Kurt Wersey, and he said, yeah, I'd be happy to serve on that board. So I said,
Really?
the next day, I said, we got you on the agenda, don't back out now.
Well, thank
Kurt-
you.
Kurt did that.
Wersey.
Wersey, retired eye doctor, said he'd be
Yeah.
happy to do that.
I'll be doing
He said, who else is a member? And I said, I don't know. So I need to find out and
So
tell
is he
him.
good?
He'd be good.
No, I mean, is he good through the end of the year, and then we gotta reappoint him in January?
We
So
can
we'll
do
have to do it
that.
twice.
We can do that.
Yeah.
We'll sneak up on him.
What do you-
He'd be a good member, though.
Yeah, it would be. Good guy.
I move we approve Kurt
I would second
Wersey
that.
as a eminent domain board member.
That didn't take long to get a motion.
Well, we've been waiting 11 months to get
Yeah,
somebody
sure. All
on.
those in favor?
Aye.
Other items, Peggy?
Let's see, we've got some paperwork for you to sign for our insurance, and that's pretty much it.
Well, this is the second week in a row, but let's go through, committee reports. We've got 5 minutes. Start with Rick.
Okay, this isn't really a committee, but it's the landfill out here north of town. We've been pumping leachate this week. They started, I think, on Tuesday. And they worked, I think they got her done. I checked on them on Wednesday, and they had 5 loads left, I think. They thought they could finish that up. So that went well.
Where do we end up taking that then?
We take it to Renwick.
That's what I wondered if it was. right?
Yeah, we have an
Okay.
agreement with them that they'll take 150,000 gallons a year up there. And, it got us lowered down to within a reasonable level. I think, we're gonna come up with some sort of aerator for next year, and hopefully we'll get a little more evaporation.
Evaporation.
You know, just set up a pump and then just spray it into the air over the leachate pond so we get some evaporation, and then
How many
maybe
years we have to continue that, forever?
they keep changing the rules.
Might get worse.
Yeah, you almost get to closing it and then they change the rules, because it sounds like it'll be 2030 at least.
LEC too.
Oh, and Monday, yeah, thanks Carl. Monday I had LEC meeting.
Everybody's off today.
Yeah.
That was more
It
so.
was more so. It's Monday.
And then-
Holy cow.
It's a bad day to have meetings.
Thursday, I had HCDA down at Bank, Iowa, talking about business growth in town. Nothing new coming in that I know of. We got our hotel started there, it was nice, it's gonna be good.
Yeah, they are working.
Boy, they're going like crazy, they got footings and...
Everybody wants to get the concrete poured for it.
I tell you, you're gonna be surprised how fast this is gonna go together.
They were even working yesterday.
I can't give the date, but it's gonna happen quick.
They wanna be open before the Memorial Day weekend, is my understanding.
That's
If
what I
they
heard,
can't
yeah.
get it done
Yeah.
that quickly.
They're building walls off-site, so once they get the concrete done,
Shred it.
they'll put it together like a puzzle, and,
It'll go fast. won't it?
Wow.
yeah. Well, these guys know what they're doing. See what else is in there at meeting. Yeah, there really isn't, I know their work got, business park up here, they got this infrastructure in up there, so they're gonna pave that in the spring, and then that'll be available, and,
A lot of things going on.
yeah, there is. Well,
That's good stuff.
the Northwest Business Park is getting pretty full, so they need more area, so that's a good thing. That's about it.
I saw they put the grass seed to look up around the big hog slap building up there, so they must be finished up with all of the work on the exterior of the building.
Yeah. Oh, and then, Friday I went to the, bridge dedication, which was very nice.
Mort?
LEC on Monday, and, I went to that bridge dedication also. I didn't see Rick, but I've seen Carl, but I don't know where.
I was up in the front leading.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, leading the,
I saw Carl and Rick, I
Star
didn't see
Spangled
Mark.
Banner. Yeah, struggle with the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, you keep wasting each other.
Mike Sexton gave a talk, and, there was supposed to have been somebody else, but he didn't show up, prior dedication someplace, I don't know.
Yeah.
That was good, because I didn't have the clothes on, it was cold down
Yeah,
there.
Joni Armstead representative there also.
Bruce?
Yeah.
Wednesday, they brought that mobile food pantry for the first time into Humboldt. Went to the old fire station, the last ministerial association meeting, they, were approached by the lady from Des Moines, and, it's kind of a win-win for Humboldt. They brought, part of a semi up here, I think they unloaded like 8 pallets of food. The food that is donated, whatever isn't given out is then taken up to our food pantry, so it's a win-win for us. We just have to figure out a way of getting it distributed. The ladies upstairs from Udmo, came and helped for the paperwork. I think, I thought I had the email on my phone, but my fingers in the phone still aren't cooperating, so I might have deleted it, but I think we had 59 families, if I remember right, and 140-some total people, benefited from it. The ministerial association we're gonna try to use, youth groups from church. I think Pat Hill said they had one, 4-H group that has asked if they could be part of it. It's gonna be done in January again, right now it's set up for every other month. But Kate told us that, they serve this area, so if we wanna get to the point where we have a need for every month, they would bring it up here. I was there, I watched the kids from our church, there was 10 kids there that helped, 4 adults, and plus the Udmo ladies, and it was really neat to watch the kids interact, because, sometimes you'd think they were shy. These kids were running around, they were taking stuff across the street, and these people were just genuinely, and very thankful for the amount of food they got. It was, I think we took almost a pickup load of stuff back up to the food pantry on Friday, so it was,
That's good.
or,
That's a good
excuse me, on
program.
Thursday.
That's a good program.
So I think we'll, if I can, when we visit with the ministerial association, I think we're gonna end up continuing with that and hopefully help our out of here. Then on Thursday, I met Paul and, drove around some of the, 3 or 4 or 5 different places in the county where we had the issues of tile coming into the ditch, and it all evolved around the issue over there that, Gary has requested, and Paul kinda gave me his feelings on it, and I guess after driving around and seeing 4 or 5 different locations of what we got, and, I guess I would tend to agree with his recommendation, so that's what I did.
Very good.
Carl?
The only thing I had, Peggy, was on Tuesday, I had a daycare meeting. We meet every other week on that. It continues to get a little money coming in, so hopefully we're gonna get the place going someday. And I too attended the Veterans Bridge dedication on Friday. That was it for me.
I went to my grandson's football game on Friday, otherwise I'd have been there.
There you go.
You gotta do that while they're little, they grow pretty fast.
Well, yeah, it was in
They move away.
the Unidome, so they were playing the semifinals, so I figured I better not miss it.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, I had, Board of Health meeting on the I think that's the 7th, 10th, I'm sorry. Board of Health on the 10th at 7 a.m., and, we went over the programs and stuff, and the money situation, the grants and stuff, we're doing fairly well. Elder Bridge, their money runs out early, so I know that, you know, we got a report the other day from Elder Bridge, and every dollar that comes back to us, it is getting spent. Elder Bridge is their funding, I can't find the sheet. Their dollars tend to run out first, so they get utilized. The Elder Bridge, we have like $1,500 for health promotion, $7,500 for homemaker, $6,700 for personal care, and the first two, the promotion's half gone, the homemaker care is all gone, and the personal care is two-thirds gone already. We're just at the halfway year point, but, and then when they get done there, they try to branch out and take money from other funds, so. Had a nice visit with the board, and we said some goodbyes together, and I told Michelle she's gonna come up in January. There'll be a new appointee to the Board of Health, and I highly recommend the supervisor serves on that, so you're gonna have to figure out how to do that, but, Bruce has never heard the rundown from her of the programs, and there'll be two new supervisors that'll need to hear it too, so I said, I think that's very important that she knows. That being said, without particulars, there's a couple of areas that are concerned for me is, and it tells me why the importance of the Board of Health really is, that there is a growing concern and issue with marijuana use statewide and definitely in Humboldt County. Can't go into particulars, but that being said, be aware that through the tobacco grant program, she's hoping to get start getting information out to younger kids, and I'm talking about, we need to get it to kids age 10, 11, and 12. This is where a lot of it started. I could tell you stories, but there's no need to go into that, because it's kind of private, but there's issues out there that need to be dealt with, and you better start dealing with them quickly. On the other side of this scope, it's the elderly, and we talked about some specific things. It's situations that are going on with the older elderly people. So many of them now do not have family members that live in the community, are close enough to care. They're barely holding on, staying in their homes. We're keeping them out of the nursing homes, but it's getting harder. A lot of these are starting to show up with some there's mental issues involved when you're lonely and depressed, and there's also social drinking issues that become problems. So they're working real hard, and that situation in my mind is not gonna get smaller, it's gonna always be there. So whatever they can do, whatever they can do with personal health care, the nurses and everything, to keep them in their homes, this is a big thing. So hopefully we can continue their programs, and I don't know that our funding is gonna change any from last year, but it'll give you a good idea why those money are well spent, so. And that's all I had, I guess. Enough of that.
Yeah, I think this recreational marijuana in Colorado hasn't helped our issues here. Too close.
I heard horror stories that really scare you. It's just a problem. It's not, it's just gonna be another issue we need to deal with. It's gonna be dealt with one way or the other, or it's gonna be swept underneath and it'll grow. And the one comment the doctors and everybody, Dr. DeWart, everybody was saying that, when you talk to these people, they like the marijuana. It's their drug of choice now, because you get a better high than you do off the drinking and other things. I don't know.
Quicker,
I guess that's the answer. So I learned something and didn't really realize it was that big of a problem. That's it.
When we talked to the sheriff department, they told me the opposite, don't they?
Do they?
I mean, I asked them to point out, and they said, oh, we don't see much of a problem.
I don't know.
I think there is.
I think it is. All right, it's past 9:15, it's time to canvass for the general election for November 8th, so we need to recess the Board of Supervisors and convene the Board of Canvassers.
I'll make a motion to recess the Board of Supervisors and reconvene as Board of Canvassers.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
We have
How
lots
many do we
of
have?
things to sign, and lots of things to go over, and we have to draw names.
We got a lot of work here.
We got a lot of...
We got some ties, do we?
When do we order pizza?
We have some that, not ties, but they just didn't have a lot of votes.
Oh.
Okay, this is gonna be a little different this time. You're gonna have this that you're gonna read off to me. This is our printout that we get, and it's got election day totals and absentee totals. In a general election, you have to report your absentees in the resident precinct rather than as a separate precinct. So I'm gonna need you to read me both totals. I don't need the party numbers, that doesn't matter to me, I just need to start with the president, but you're gonna need to read say like for Trump, you're gonna do 147 and then 42, absentee, so I know, I gotta tie those back to my calendar book. And then in each one of these books, you're gonna go into the pages and read me the write-ins. So for each one, there's 2, so.
How many precincts do we have now?
We have 9, and then the absentee book has just the write-ins. So we normally just hand these to the chairman and let you dole them out. There'll be 2 things for each one, so I'll kind of stack up
Oh.
with that.
So this is like 3 or so, or what is this?
Probably 4 there, 5.
Well, I'm gonna pass them down to my 4 Cobra and let them do it. I'm just gonna sit back and enjoy it for the last time.
Okay, and then the last one.
And Rick can file all he wants, but I'll bet he'll be tempted to try that.
Okay, so I get, what do you like, the first 2, top 2 would be
There's
mine?
2 in there.
Yep.
Mark, you wanna take that, and then they can pass those down.
How many of these did you take?
You might have 4 in that
I got
one.
4.
You only need to take 2.5, so 2, 4, 2 if you have 2, and then there's, you said it was 9, Peggy?
9 in the absentee book.
Yeah.
This one is-
Here, we'll do this.
2 or 3.
and we'll
Yeah, I got
wait till
right
it's
there.
on.
Is this one right here too, then?
You should have one of these sheets and one of these.
For each one.
Except for the absentee. The absentee will only have the write-in.
So, yeah,
So you've got 3 for...
I got 3, does anybody down here have just one?
I have the 1.
Okay.
There you go.
I shouldn't have said that.
Thanks, Bruce.
He come before me. Well, there's another one here, well,
Okay.
I don't want Carl to feel bad.
you know what, I've got 3.
No, you got 2.
I got 2.
Thank you. You bet.
Well, if I figure out what we're doing,
Yeah, I got
It is,
2.
it'll be a little tricky going into it. Now, I've got a lot of pages, I have to page
you have
these,
to
so...
find the page
Yeah,
that goes with
Yeah,
our book.
and then some of them are double pages that I'm gonna have to...
So what when you ask us, what are you looking for on the book? Are we telling you what precinct or what?
Well,
Yeah, first thing you're gonna do is...
like,
go
I'll
to-
say, yeah, 'cause see, I...
Okay, now, at the very top of these pages, it's gonna say your precinct is
Boy,
very
that's tiny, boy, that is
Oh,
tiny,
yeah.
I was looking
Yeah,
for
or
that.
you can always look back to your book.
Okay.
It's on, in larger letters on this book here.
Okay, it doesn't say the number of the precinct, it just gives you which one.
South Lake, Norway.
Avery, Norway, Weaver.
Yep,
Okay.
Avery North Weaver.
All right, you let me know when you're ready.
All right, I am ready.
Okay, I'm gonna start with Avery North Weaver,
Okay?
and we'll say, we don't, I gotta say Republican Party,
Nope,
Nope.
we don't have to worry about the numbers for the parties,
Trump.
We just go Trump?
as long as we go down
just,
here.
just go down here,
Yep.
okay,
Mhm.
gotcha.
And I don't need the totals.
You just
I
want the,
needed split.
the election day and
Yep.
absentee. Okay, Donald Trump, 147 and 42 absentee.
Okay,
Clinton, 51, 25 absentee.
okay,
Darrell Castle, we have 4 on election day,
and 0.
and 0 absentee.
Okay,
And then Jill Stein, we have 0 on election day and 1 absentee.
okay,
Dan R. Beck, Mark, okay, that's 0 and 0. Got Gary Johnson, election day 1, absentee 0. Lynn Kahn, yeah, I guess it is, at, election day 0, absentee 1. Gloria La Rivia, 0. I didn't know we had so many.
mhm.
Who's this other guy, Rocky Road?
Rocky Road de la Fuente.
Yeah, that one.
Mhm.
Okay, that's 0 and 0. Michael Steinberg, that is election day 1, absentee 0.
I don't have a...
Oh, wait, okay, what is this here? Oh, he's with that guy there,
Yeah,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, I got that wrong. Evan McMullen,
There you go.
election day 1, absentee 0. Right, then it says right if any, we have 1 write-in
Okay. and then
on the
it's
election
open
day.
book later.
Okay, under vote.
No, don't have to.
Okay.
So, next page then, it's gonna give you the next one.
Wow.
It's gonna take...
We're gonna be a while
Mhm.
today.
Yep.
Okay. This is for U.S. Senate. Grassley, 148, absentee 44. Patty Judge, 47, absentee 21. Charles Aldrich, election day 4, absentee 3. Jim Henninger, election day 1, absentee 1. Okay, Michael Luke, 0. Write in 0, you say I don't have to do the undervote. Okay. What is the undervote?
That's if they don't vote for anybody at all.
Oh, they just leave it blank?
They just leave it blank.
Gotcha.
Mhm.
Okay, now we have U.S. Representative District 4, Steve King.
Oh, wait a minute, yes, I do need straight party. They give you the straight party thing, but they put it way after, so I'm gonna move it up front. You go back to that front page. And
Front page.
Yeah.
Republican Party, 25, absentee 12. Democratic Party, 16, absentee 4. Libertarian, 0. New Independent, election day 3, absentee 3. Then that would be it.
I can't believe anybody does that.
Yeah.
Alrighty, we are down to, U.S. Rep. District 4. Steve King, 142, absentee 40. Kim Weaver, 53, absentee 25. Okay, now we'll go to State Representative, District 10. Mike Sexton, 162, absentee 54. That's it for that.
Okay, then theirs jumps to the judges, which ours doesn't.
So you want me to jump to judges?
No, I'm gonna move these back.
Okay.
This is the state canvas that comes off of the computer, and I'm not crazy about the way it's arranged, but it works for them, I'm sure.
Mhm. Okay, District 4 Supervisor.
Gotcha.
We have Eric Underberg, 124, absentee 40. John Christensen, 31, absentee 14. Christine Botany, at, election date 9, absentee 5. Randy Fold, 28, and absentee 7. Okay, down with that. Auditor, Peggy Rice, 166, absentee 60, and that would be it. Sheriff, Dean Kruger, election day 180, absentee 62. There, yeah, that's it. Avery Township Trustee. Okay, Martin Brown, 48, absentee 11. That would be it there. Weaver Township Trustee. Randy Davis, 22, absentee 21. Then we go to Humboldt County Trustee, Humboldt Hospital, County Hospital Trustee. Ashley Emick, 133, absentee 41. Kevin Bornhoff, 86, 35. David Boswell, 97, absentee 39. Okay. We have Soil and Water Commissioner. Robert Lynch, 108, 34 absentee. Tim Twilliger, 102, absentee 39. Pat Hill, 91, absentee 38. Extension Council member, Jeffrey Goodell, 122, absentee 39. Scott Leardall, 114, absentee 39. Jill Sowen, okay, 79, and 32 absentee. And that would be it for that.
Should be a Jenna Borman.
Oh, I did jump over Jenna Borman, sorry.
Okay.
Jenna Borman, election day 86, absentee 37.
You're gonna need another sheet.
It's gonna, yeah, take your time, it's gonna be a while. Extension council, Tyler Lane, 138, absentee 39. Public measure C.
Stay together.
We have a yes vote, 13, absentee 7, no vote of 4 and 2.
Okay.
Okay, this is retained Supreme Court appellate judges. Okay. Thought maybe there'd be a name there, but there isn't, it just says yes or no.
Should be.
Yeah?
Apple.
Oh, I like that, I thought it was Apple.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I just...
That's his name, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, election day is 85, absentee 22. No, 72, and absentee 22. Supreme Court, Katy. All right, yes, we have 91 and 23. No, we have 69 and 21. Supreme Court Judge Heck. Yes, 78, and absentee 21. No, 65, and absentee 21. Judge Doyle. Yes, 97, and absentee 27. No, 51, and 16. Now we have the appeals, Court of Appeals, Judge Potterfield. Yes, 99, absentee 25. No, 47, absentee 18. Appeals Judge Vogel. Yes, 96, absentee 27. No, 51, and 14. Now we have Judge Danielson. Yes, 89, absentee 28. No, 57, and 13. Retained District Court Judge Bice. Yes, 99, absentee 37. No, 51, absentee 8. District Court Judge Haney. Yes, 97, absentee 31. No, 49, absentee 13. Okay, retained Judge Van Marl. Yes, 97, absentee 31. No, 49, absentee 12. Now I'm gonna take a break. More,
You have to do your...
I gotta do that.
First.
Okay.
And that's begin. And they should have written along the side what office it is.
Okay.
Yeah, you can almost tell if they have a ruler or something.
Mhm. State Representative District 10. We have Martin Brown, 1,
Okay,
and it says blank. I don't know if that's a name or if that's a person, it's just blank. It's 1.
that's when they blacken in the oval and then they don't write a name.
Oh, okay.
Blank, yeah.
And then we have Randy Tilton, 1. Humboldt County Ag Extension, I think is what it looks like. Mike Coleman, 1. And then below that, we have blank is 1, and just Kurt. That's all it says, 1. And then Jeannie Bogus, 1. Extension Council, yeah, Extension Council vacancy. I didn't bring anything down far to see that.
Oh, that's,
Was
the next line.
Yeah, Mike Coleman, 1, Glenn Davis, 1.
Wow.
And Jeff Halverson, 1. We have that Kurt guy again, 1, whoever that is, and blank, 1. Okay, then we have Weaver Township trustee. All right, I don't have my glasses, and I got a Joseph something there. Can you read that?
Joseph M. Egdorf?
Okay. He's got 1. Doug Adams, 1. And we have Humboldt County Hospital trustee.
Okay.
Stacy Clarkin, 1. Darrell Rusher, 1. And blank, we got 1. And then for county sheriff, Brian Rickliffs, 1. Other, 1. And blank, 1. Okay, then we have president and vice president. Michael Pence, 1. And blank, 1. Well, that's kind of a different deal.
Yeah.
Half blank and half 1 being...
They went as a team,
Okay,
so they put in one name but not
blank,
the other.
okay, all right. Auditor, Pam Kirsch, 1.
Just a second.
Okay.
Different than mine.
What's that?
Have different people than you naturally.
Okay.
Auditor, Pam Kirsch, 1.
Okay.
And blank, 1.
Okay.
Then we go to Avery Township trustee. Mark Dickey, 1. Kevin Goodell, 1. Robert Dickey, 2. Karsten Weiner, 1. And Jim Day, 1. That's the end of it?
There might be one more page I can check.
Oh, there's some more.
Okay.
We have soil and water commissioner,
All right.
Bill Bowden, 1. Martin Brown, 1. Glenn Davis, 1. Robert Cran, 1. Mike Coleman, 1. Jeannie Bogus, 1. Randy Foth, 1. And blank, got 1.
So let's go back to, okay, that should be right. Okay. Now that one is completely done.
Oh, yeah.
Those precincts all finished.
Well,
How about that?
I'm gonna let Mort take
Yeah.
over.
what does ED mean?
Election day.
Election day, that's what ED.
That don't mean nothing.
Well, that's the people that voted that day.
Yeah.
And you don't need to read this?
Don't need to read
Yeah,
the
we're gonna do
totals, you just do the
Yeah.
ED number and the A number.
Yeah, but
But you have to do
We're
this
gonna do the
also.
parties, the straight ones.
this is straight ticket.
State wants to know, yeah. Which
Okay.
precinct do you have?
What, this other one, tells,
Yep.
Corinth, South Weaver, Humboldt,
Humboldt one?
Humboldt 1, yeah, Corinth and South Weaver.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
And I don't have to read what party, just the numbers,
No,
right?
you need to tell me which party, so I can...
Okay, Republican,
Okay?
259. And
Okay,
what,
no, I need split numbers.
Huh?
Election day and then the absentee.
Yep. I need them split up so I make sure we have them.
So read her whatever that number is, then that number.
Send me.
Oh, you don't read the total?
No, she don't need the total, she just needs the split.
ED number,
Breakdown on
140,
supervisors as far as.
and absentee 119.
Okay, that's easier. Yep. I'm sorry, what did you have?
ED was 114, or 140, and A was 119.
Okay,
Democratic was 22, and absentee 38.
okay,
Libertarian was ED 1, absentee 1. Independent was ED 9, and absentee 1. You don't need the undervotes for,
no.
okay. President and Vice President. Trump and Michael R. Events, let's see, with 521 ED and 311 absentee.
Okay,
Clinton Kane, 133 and 145 absentee. Joe Stein, Hedgeman.
okay, there should be a Castle in Bradley.
Oh, yeah, Castle, Darrell Al, Castle, Scott, Bradley, ED 1 and absentee 1.
Okay,
Joe Stein, I can't read that, Edgemu or Baraka, ED 4, absentee 0. Dan R. Vake and Mark Elworth, ED 0, absentee 1. Johnson and Weld, ED was 13, absentee 8. Lynn Can and Jay Stoba, ED 0, absentee 0. Royale Leva and Dennis Banks, ED 1, absentee 0. Rocky Rhodes and De La Fuente, ED 0, absentee 1. Michael Steinberg, there's nothing wrote in there.
yeah, Steinberg is with the Rocky.
With them, okay. Okay, Evan Mellon and Nathan Johnson was ED 5, and absentee 5.
Okay,
You need to write in undervotes on them?
no,
Okay.
we'll catch that.
Go to the next page. U.S. Senate, Grassley, ED 558, and absentee 345. Patty Judge, ED 104, and absentee 122. Charles Adrick, ED 8, and absentee 6. Jim Henniger, ED 4, and absentee 0. Michael Luck, Thomas, ED 4, absentee 1. Let's see, U.S. Rep District 4, King, ED 521, and absentee 308. Kim Weaver, ED 134, absentee 146. State Rep District 10, Mike Sexton, ED 610, absentee 385.
Auditor, Peggy Wright. Do I have to read that ED and A, all absentee,
No, you can just read one.
just as the numbers?
Mhm.
Okay. Peggy Wright, 621 and 413. Sheriff, Kruger, 634 and 424. Corinth Township Trustee, write-in vote.
Probably just write in.
Yeah, do I read them?
Mm-mm.
Okay,
We don't.
okay. And then, Weaver Township Trustees,
Okay.
Davis, 22, and 7.
Okay.
County Hospital Trustee, Emick, 479 and 314. Bornhoff, 396 and 272. Cardwell, 436 and 279. Soil and Water Commissioner, Lynch, 416, 264. Twilliger, 416 and 286. Hill, 400 and 281. Extension Council member.
Hang on, Mark.
Huh?
Scott Leardall's here, does he do an oath of office for extension? Is it?
Yes, but I have to administer it to him, and I can't because we're doing the county.
Okay.
Can he come back?
That's what I thought, it
Yeah,
was something
that's how
separate
they're-
than this.
Mhm.
Who is it?
Okay.
Scott Laerdal, he was
Oh,
on the
Okay.
board, or on the
yeah.
ballot.
Extension Council member,
Okay.
Goodell, 449 and 300. Lerdahl, 412 and 286. Borman, 385 and 260. Jill Sonnen, 365 and 232. Is that all there?
Mhm, so far so
Okay.
good.
Extension Council vacancy. Lane, 489 and 285. Public measure G.
G?
Yep, G.
Okay.
Yes, 2, and absentee 0. No, 2, and 1.
Okay.
Supreme Court Judge of Apple. Yes, 283 and 173.
I have a nephew.
Katie,
There should be some no's there too.
huh?
There should be some no's.
Oh,
there.
I didn't read the notes, okay.
Mhm.
236 and 115.
Okay.
They have the cancer in remission.
Katie, yes, 300 and 223.
They flew him out.
No, 221 and 89.
Experimental drug, they gave it to 39 people, and it had 39 successes.
Hecht,
Sister-in-law just sent me a text and said...
yes, 271
There.
and 173.
It'll take 5 minutes.
No, 233
Doctor said...
and 106.
He said that's what this
Doyle,
drug does, and
yes,
it gobbles up
324 and 192.
stuff.
They can't do that.
No.
They have to do it out there.
155 and 59.
That's tremendous. Where did he
Potterfield,
come first?
Kansas City.
Yeah.
yes, 324, 186.
It is.
No, 146 and 61. Vogel,
They flew him out to Washington.
yes,
Drug is
330
handed to 39 people.
and 194.
Wow.
No,
My sister-in-law just sent
143 and 56.
Hopefully in 15 minutes. Don't give me the counting. It's 220,000.
Danielson,
We're taking a copy.
yes,
I'll take
326
it. Yeah, here.
and 185. No, 143 and 65. Both, yes, 382, 235. No, 117 and 51. Haney, yes, 337 and 198. And no, 132 and 55. Van Merrill, yes, 355 and 202. No, 126 and 51.
Okay, the write-ins in the book.
Okay. President,
Okay.
Bernie Sanders, 1. Dr. Ben Carson, 1.
Was it like a Dr. Ben Carson, Mike Huckabee? Sometimes they wrote it on the
No.
second line. Instead of putting it together, sometimes they wrote it on the second line.
Nope.
This
This is Ben Carson,
This has been Carson?
for vice president, yeah.
And what is this? We can do better.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah, we can do better, so.
You just
Oh,
Oh, that
never...
was, it's not like that, right? Dave?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. I
Would you like
got
some
it.
of this right now? or do you-
Are we okay so far then?
Yep, we're okay.
Okay. Marco Rubio, 1. Michael Pence,
Okay, so that was,
doesn't say nothing there.
that was the two together, Marco
Okay,
Rubio and Mike.
okay,
You got
It was
one?
kind of hard to read.
That is
How they
difficult.
were, yeah,
yeah.
putting it together.
Then auditor, blank 1,
Okay, let me get back to auditor.
okay.
Okay, blank one?
And Linda Lynch, here's Lux, or something, I can't read that.
Looks like Lynch.
Yeah, 1.
Okay.
Sheriff, Corey Lampy, 1.
Let me find that one. There's so many write-in names that, and I didn't put these in order. Okay.
And, I'll read the last name, Struthers,
Okay.
1. Blank, 1. Tim Fisher, 11.
Oh, that's two.
Oh,
Two
okay,
hash marks.
okay. You got them then?
Yep, got it.
Okay.
All right.
David Jones, 11.
Okay, that's two.
It's only one road in there. Oh, is that 2?
Yep, it's two.
Oh, yeah, it is 2. 2 ones, yeah. Well, that's what Fisher was too, then, up above,
Got him.
1 and 2, okay. Nielsen, 1. Bob, no. Current trustee, Bob Nobler or something?
Molitor?
Molitor.
Bob Malter. Yep.
1. Marcus Lindeman, 1. And Dave Orr, 1. Nick Bowden, 1. Mike Coleman, 1. Doug Bacon, 1. Weaver trustee, Rod Ulrich, 1. County hospital trustee, Patty Etherington or something like that, one. And Rosalind Struthers, one. Soil and Water, no name, one. Chad Struthers, one.
Keep him on the roster again, 6 weeks.
What was that after Chad Struthers?
Huh?
What was after Chad Struthers?
One.
Okay.
I don't know what this, X, I can't read
That'd
that.
be fun. I'll prove I could do it.
Tyler Lane, Extension Council.
Extension Council.
Tyler Lane.
Okay, Extension Council. Tyler Main was one, and Becky Struthers was one.
Okay.
Nothing on that page, nothing on that page, nothing on that page.
Two down.
Did you need to stretch, Peggy?
No, I'm okay so far.
I'm really enjoying
I finally got to see this in the right order.
Okay.
How did you get out here? We never got that done before.
Do you wanna take a break, Mort? You want me to do one?
Yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah,
I got North Lake, East Vernon.
okay.
The straight ticket, Republican Party, 23-15. Democrat, 6-16. New Independent, 3-1.
And did you have for the Libertarian?
Libertarian was 0-0. Now the names.
Yep.
Trump, 108-43. Hillary Clinton, 23-28. Castle, 1-1. Gary Johnson, 2-0.
Okay, go back to Stein,
0-0.
okay, and Basic,
0-0.
okay. And we already got Johnson, so we're on to Khan.
On to who?
Khan, K-A-H-N, Lynn Khan, and Jay Stova.
I got, one on the, absentee,
Otherwise, 0,
0 on election day, and 1 on absentee.
okay.
Mullen is 1-1.
Okay, we gotta go back to Lariva, even if we have 0.
If you have 0, you have...
Yep, you have to read it so I can
Okay.
answer that, yeah.
I got, Lariva 0-0. Rocky is 0-0.
Okay. That should be all.
Okay. Okay, I got Grassley, 108-54.
Mhm.
Judge, 16-19. All, Charles Edrich, 2-2.
There's a, I suppose there's my second one, so I gotta do,
Henniger,
this one's done.
2-1.
Is that what I'm putting that gun up?
Luck, 2-0. Then I had a write-in of 1. Steve King, 105-49. Weaver, 21-26. Write-in 1. Sexton, I got 109-54. 3 write-ins. Supervisors, Haverly, 62-40. David Lee, 41-25. 2 write-ins. Auditor, Peggy Rice, 111-62. One write-in. Sheriff Kruger, I got 124-61. 3 write-in and 3 and 2. Lake trustees, no candidate. Do I just give you the write-ins on that?
Yes, please.
5 election day and 1 absentee. Vernon Township trustee, Nelson, 7 and 5. Shapool, 9 and 2. Write-in is 1 and 0. County Hospital trustee, Emick is 75-35. Bornhoff is 67-29. Boswell is 71-31. 1 write-in. Soil conservation, Lynch, 71-29. Twilliger, 68-33. Pat Hill, 69-35. 1 write-in. Extension Council, Jeff Goodell, 75-35. Laerdal, 73-30. Borman, 67-31. Soman, 64-30. 1 write-in. Extension Council, Tyler Lane, 81-37. 1 write-in. Public Measure E, yes, 5. 1. No is 4-2. Retain Supreme Court Judge appeal. Election day is 45 yes, 25 absentees. No is 61-27. Supreme Court Judge Caddy. Election day is 44 yes, 26 absentees. No is 59-25. Supreme Court Judge Heck. Election day 40 yes, 23 absentees. 61 noes, 26 absentees. Doyle. Election day 48, 23 absentees. No is 41-22. Potterfield, election day yes, 45-24. No is 41-18. Vogel, election day yes, 46-23. No is 41-20. Danielson, election day is yes, 47-22. No is 42-21. Vice is 52, election day yes, 25. No is 41-19. Hanley, yes, election day is 46-22. No is 43-19. Ben Merrill, yes, election day 46-23. No is 43-19. the book.
In the book, mhm.
Okay. I got, North Lake Township,
Lake
This
Township
is-
is first, okay?
State District Representative, 10.
Oh, state, okay, okay.
I got Warren Wood, 1.
There it is.
Lake Township Trustee, 1 for Troy Wood.
Lake Township trustee,
Mm-hmm.
okay?
Lake Township Trustee Matthew Nervig, 2.
Okay.
Lake Township Trustee Bob Rasmussen, 2.
Okay.
Oh, my goodness. County Supervisor District 5, Hillary Clinton, 1. Oh, mercy. For Renwick, County Sheriff Kenny Borland Jr., 1.
Okay.
Brian Rickless, 1. Hardy, State Representative District 10, Terry Branstad, 1. East Vernon, U.S. Senator, no name. There are 11 that have no names.
Okay, but you have to list
That's-
each office.
Huh?
So for U.S. Senate, there's only...
Senator, no name, 1.
Okay,
U.S. State Representative, 1, no name.
okay,
State, District 10, no name.
okay,
County Supervisor, 1, no name.
okay,
County Auditor, no name, 1. County Sheriff, no name, 1. Vernon Township Trustee, no name, 1. Hospital Board, 1, no name.
okay, I'll get to that one, all right.
Soil Water District number is no name, 1. Humboldt Ag Extension member, no name, 1. Humboldt Ag Extension member, 1, no name. That's vacancy, it says.
Okay.
Does that mean you just left it blank and didn't vote for anybody?
Yeah, they filled in the
Oh.
mark, and then they left it blank.
Next page is blank,
Okay,
and
you got that
I
one?
made my trip through.
You need to take a drink of water, you wanna keep going?
I would like to take a quick drink of water here.
Sure,
And then I'll keep going.
You got the tough job.
you know,
You guys are doing good though. Okay, ready when you are, Carl.
Okay, I got, South Lake, North Norway.
Okay,
Republican, 16-9, Democrat, 12-2, Libertarian, 1-1, New Independent, 2-0.
okay,
Come down to presidents, we go with, 97 and 39 for Trump, Clinton, 30 and 6,
97 and 39, you said?
97-39.
Okay,
Clinton was 30 and 6. Cassill, 1-0. Stein, 2-0. Dan R. Vasek, 0-1. Gary Johnson, 1-1. Lynn Kale, 0-0. Gloria, 1-0. Rocky, 0-0. Evan, 2-1. Let's see, write-ins, don't have to, 0-0-0, okay. U.S. Senate, Grassley, 93 and 39. Judge, 29 and 6. Aldridge, 3 and 1. Henridge, 2 and 1.
2 and 1,
2 and 1.
okay.
Michael Luick, 2 and 0. Okay, District 4, King, 81 and 35. Weaver, 42 and 9. District Representative number 10, Mike Sexton, 106-37. And, I still have to, I want to go to you. Okay, District 5 Supervisor, Haley, 44-19, David Lee, 72-16. Auditor, Rice, 107-47. Sheriff, Kruger, 113-46.
46, you said?
46, 113-46. Lake Township Trustees,
Give me just a second to get to that page. All right.
Lake Township Trustees, there must not be any. Undervote, no vote.
Does it show zeros?
We got, write-ins.
Okay, but nothing on election day
No,
or?
no.
Okay.
Norway Trustees, Clayton Hanson, 24-13. Hospital Trustee, Emick, 77-24. Bornoff,
Just a second. Okay, Emick again?
77-24.
Okay.
Bornoff, 63-22. Boswell, 69-25.
69?
79,
Okay.
79-25.
You're just testing to see if I was paying attention.
Are your numbers ever wrong?
Yeah, sometimes,
So
well,
it is-
let's point out a couple of
Oh,
them that
okay.
are off by just one, so.
Soil and Water District Commissioner, Lynch, 62-23. Terwilliger, 67-24. Hill, 80-29.
29, see, there's one there. And it could be the ones that came in later.
Extension Council, Goodell, 77-23. Leardall, 68-26. Borman, 68-20. Sorensen, whatever that is, 60-22.
Okay.
Extension vacancy, 0. Let's see, Tyler Lane, 91-25. Public Measure H, yes, 38-5, no, 22-4. Retained Supreme Court Apple, 49-6, no, 56-27. Caddy, yes, 56-13, no, 53-21. George Heck, yes, 50 and
Just a second, I
7.
can't get my pages, so sorry.
I'll slow down, I'm sorry.
Well, that's okay, I just couldn't get the page to go. All right.
Heck has yes 50 and 7, no 53-26.
Okay.
Doyle, yes 60 and 12, no 33-17. Potterfield, yes 54 and 8, no 36-21. Bogle, yes 58 and 10, no 33-20. Danielson, 57 and 10, 33-18. Bice, yes 63 and 18, no 33-15. Haney, yes 61-12, no 32-18. Marvel, yes 61 and 11, no 33-18. Now you want the tally book, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Lake Township Trustee,
Okay, I'll get back to that page, all right?
Andy Palace, 1. Nelson, 1. Bob Rasmussen, 2. Brian Fidel, 1, Mark Hanson, 1. Okay, Humboldt Memorial Hospital trustee. Amanda Paul, 1.
Okay,
Humboldt Extension, Tammy Vincent, 1. County Auditor, Virginia,
just a second, I'm still looking for Tammy Vincent.
Humboldt County Extension Council.
Was that the vacancy? Oh, no, I was on soil and water, I'm sorry, that's my fault, okay, got her.
How about County Auditor, Virginia Horn,
Okay.
1.
Here. Here. Okay,
Norway Township trustee, Mark Holton, 5.
okay,
Soil and Water Conservation District Commissioner, Don Bobbitt, 1.
Bob, how to get to this?
U.S. Senator
one
blank,
second, I'm still looking for soil and water, Don Bobbitt, got it.
U.S. Senator blank, 1.
U.S. Senator. Okay.
U.S. Representative District 4, blank, 1.
Representative District 4, okay.
State Representative District 10, blank, 1. Supervisor District 5, blank, 1. Sheriff, blank, 1. I think that's all she wrote.
We are approaching halfway.
Yep.
Time for more refreshments.
Speeding down the road.
Oh, there's the man of the day. Thank you very much, Rick.
Yes.
Now we have to come to meetings, I suppose.
Yep, I welcome. Dakota City Grove. And we gotta do the Republican stuff first.
Oh.
Yes.
Straight line party. Okay, Republican Party,
Won't be needing one next year.
35.
Still have appointments.
Democratic Party,
Thank you.
7 and 15.
I can take them.
Libertarian,
Yeah, they're
2 and 2.
Talk to Rick about
New
the fees.
Independents,
More than that, probably, more than our fees.
8 and 4. Stuff's going up.
My son quit giving them out.
Okay, down here for Donald Trump, 269 and 142.
Friday this year.
142.
Probably stay up till 10 o'clock.
I see they adjusted the number in council here,
Yes.
so,
But then I forgot to do it over here, didn't I?
yeah.
Did it there.
I never added
And
the
that
two
was,
together.
that was one of those late FTs that came in, so, okay.
Then we have Clinton and Kane, 71 and 70. And also that is adjusted by one evidently.
So I will double check and make sure if it goes here or here. we'll add
Okay.
extra number. But it's probably in the...
Absentee probably.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, then Jill Stein, we have
Do you have
4.
anything for Castle?
Oh, Castle, zeros. I'm
Okay.
sorry, I gotta do zeros. Jill Stein, 4 and 1. Then we go, Becky, 1 and 1.
No, no,
Carrie Johnson, 14 and 6. Lynn Kahn, 1 and 0.
1990.
Gloria Rodriguez, 0. Then we got Rocky guy, 0.
We'll just call him Rocky.
We'll just call him Rocky Sylvester. Michael Steinberg, yeah, there's nothing there for him. Evan Mullen, 0 and 1. And then the write-ins, yeah. Okay, U.S. Senate, Grassley, 286 and 161. There's been an adjustment here also,
Okay.
for one vote. Petty Judge, 53 and 52. Charles Aldrich, 13 and 10. Jim Henninger, 4 and 2, and there must be one adjustment here, because they got a total of 7. Doesn't add up. Michael, oops, 1 and 1.
That's gonna be Lindquist.
Okay, then we go to District 4. Steve King, 258 and 152. And there's an adjustment here also. 1 vote. Kim Weaver, 86 and 64. Another change.
Okay.
1. District 10, Mike Sexton, 316 and 169. And there's a change of, 2 votes there.
We had a total of 6. Either provisional ballots or absentees that came back on time.
Okay.
That were counted on Friday.
No, I see that, it just added to the totals later.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, let's see, we did Mike Sexton. Okay, Supervisor District 5. We got Jerry Haverly, 122 and 103. David Lee, 204 and 92. And then both those are adjusted by 1, yeah. Alrighty, down to Auditor, Peggy Rice, 336 and 194. And then, we don't do write-ins, don't we? Sheriff, Dean Kruger, 339 and 201, and it's off 2 on that one. Okay, Beaver Township Trustee, Dave Torkelson, 3 and 2. Grove Township Trustee,
Why you like to be retired?
we have Rob Hughes, 42, absentee 67. Robert Johnson, 38 and 75. Both those have been adjusted by 1 or 2. Okay, I'll go down to Hospital Trustee, Ashley Emick,
You need to go by, was it yesterday?
okay,
All right.
Somebody just phoned her.
240,
Just you read.
139.
Okay.
Kevin Bornoff,
Really enjoy it, but-
201, 113. David Boswell, 220, 139. Soil and Water Commissioner, Robert Lynch, 196 and 115. Tim Twilliger, 219, 130. Pat Hill, 215, 144. Okay, Extension Council, Jeffrey Goodell, 237, 134. Scott Leardahl, 212, 142. Jill Sowen, 170, 111.
About Jenna Borman.
I jumped over her last time too. Jenna Borman, 199, and 125. Must be something with the J's. Okay, Extension Council, Tyler vacancy, Kyler Lane, 271, 140. Public Measure D,
You got it right in for sheriff.
153 and 59.
And the note.
And the noes, 107 and 33. Then we have, the Supreme Court Judge Apple.
Okay.
Yes, 146, 81 absentee. No, 137, absentee 73. Judge Katie, yes, 151, 97. The noes, 130, 67. Judge Heck, Yes, 139 to 78 absentee. No, 130 and 73 absentee. Then we have Court of Appeals, Judge Doyle. Yes, 183, 89. No, 79 and 55. Judge Cotterfield. Yes, 176, 88 absentee. No, 81 and 54 absentee. Judge Vogel. Yes, 173, 95. No, 87 and 48. Judge Danielson. 177 yes, absentee 93, no, 84 and 49. Judge Weiss. Yes, 192 and 105, absentee, no, 80 and 50. Judge Haney. 174 and 99, no, 84 and 46. And Judge Merrill. Yes, 186 and 95, no, 79 and 49. All righty, getting down there. President, Vice President, Ben Carson, 1. State Representative, Don Sorensen, 1.
Okay, here it
State
is.
Representative
Got it.
Don Sorensen. County Auditor, Will Eckberg, 1.
Okay.
Got her?
Mhm.
County Sheriff, Alan Jensen, 1. Marv Anderson, 1. Coming out of the mothballs.
Coming back out of
Retirement. Rod Robinson, 1. Brian Rickliffs, 1. Roger Bennett, 1. Larry Lampy, 1. Will Eckberg, 1. Then we have Soil and Water Commissioner. Nick Davis, 1. Then we move to Extension Council. Vacancy. Nick Davis, 1. And I think that's it for me.
Is the Nick Davis under the vacancy?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
Well, it
The
says,
second time.
yeah, he's twice, Soil Commissioner and
Extension council vacancy.
yeah,
They just ran out of room.
yeah.
Okay. That gives the writers too. Thank you. Okay, Mark.
Okay, I got Humboldt 2, Beaver, South Norway.
Okay.
Republican Party, 121 and 70. Democratic, 26 and 39. Libertarian, 2 and 0. Independent, 14 and 2. President and Vice President, Trump and Pence will be 4-2 to 220. Clinton, Kane, 123 and 139. Castle and Bradley, 0 and 1. Stein and Baraka is 2 and 0. Back and Elworth, 1 and 0. Johnson Wild, 24 and 3. Jay Stoba, 0 and 1. Scott and Banks, 0. Rogue and Hoot, 0 and 1. Steinberg must have been with them, huh, because there's nothing on Steinberg, okay. Mullen and Johnson, 12 and 0. You don't need to write in, so. Senate, U.S. Senate, Grassley. I got a question to ask you on this one when I'm done here. Charles C. Grassley, 451 and 261. But it's got on the total 714, and the ED and A add up to be 712. Why 714?
There were 2 extras that came in later,
Okay,
yeah.
okay,
2 provisional, or they had a couple of provisionals and some of the election. They were
okay,
dated the right day, the absentees that came in, so.
okay. And Patty Judge, 95 and 99, yeah. Ulrich, 11 and 2. Haniger, 7 and 5. Luke Drums, 3 and 0. U.S. Rep District 4, King, 413 and 219. Weaver, 140 and 144. District 10, Mike Sexton, 503 and 285. Auditor, Peggy Rice, 519 and 324. Sheriff, 523 and 323. Beaver Township Trustee, Torkelson, 71 and 50.
Weaver Township trustee?
Who was it?
Did you say Weaver?
Beaver.
Beaver, I'm sorry, I went back
Beaver.
too far.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead now.
Beaver was, David Torkelson, 71 and 50.
Okay.
And Corinth County Trustee. No candidates.
Okay.
Norway Township Trustee, Clayton Hanson, 23 and 27. County Hospital Trustee, Emick, 382 and 229. Bonoff, 290, 219. Boswell, 336, 216. Soil and Water, Lynch, 292, 209. Twilliger, 341, 219. Hill, 311, 224. Extension Council member, Goodell, 329 and 217. Lerdahl, 295 and 218. Gorman, 291 and 202. Soren, 261 and 186. Extension Council vacancy, Tyler Lane, 407 and 230. Supreme Court Judge Apple, yes, 241.
Okay.
240, and 153. No would be 202 and 109. Supreme Katie Judge would be, yes, 253 and 168. No 188 and 101. Heck would be yes, 228 and 148. No would be 198 and 109. Doyle, yes, 284 and 177. No, 116 and 65. Potterfield, yes, 277, 176. No, 114 and 64. Vogel, yes, 267 and 168. No, 120 and 70. Danielson, yes, 262, 169. No, 125 and 68. Vice, yes, 309 and 198. No, 103 and 54. Haney, yes, 275 and 179. No, 116 and 57. Merrill, yes, 289 and 179. No, 107 and 61. Okay.
Better get my voice all warmed up here.
President, Vice President, John Elway, 1. Bernie Sanders, 4.
We have no Mickey Mouse.
Mike Pence, 1. Marco Rubio, 1. John Casey, 1. Joe Biden, 1. Michael
You get these dumb emails.
Obama. I figured Michelle was, yeah.
You put Biden and Obama together.
Yeah. Okay. And Sarah Palin and Joni Ernst, 1.
I got one and then I got the other.
United States Senator, Mark unnamed,
Okay, so they put a mark on there, but it was blank.
2.
2 of them? Okay.
Yeah. State Rep, Mark unnamed,
Yeah, more it is.
this is District 10.
Okay, is that just one?
Yeah, 1.
Okay.
Richard Allen, I figure that's what that is, 1.
Okay.
Auditor, Pam Kirsch, 1. Chris Michelson, 3. Mark unnamed, 2. Sheriff, Brian Rickliff, 2. Kenny Borland, 3. Mark unnamed, 1. Okay, Beaver Township trustee, Rick Peterson, 1. Andy Miller, 2. Humboldt County Memorial, must be hospital trustee,
Mhm.
Pat Hill, 1. Virgil Davis, 1. Gordon Kirkhoff, 1. Tanya List, 1. Stephen Sandberg, 1. Mark unnamed, 1. Larry Jones, 1. Soil and Water Conservation District Commissioner, Virgil Davis, 1. Gary Keenest, 1. Gary Jensen, I guess it's Gary Jensen, one. Marked unnamed, one. Larry Jones, one. Kenny Borland, one. Blank, two. Well, U.S. Rep, District 4, blank, two. Did you get that? U.S. Representative,
Okay.
District 4, blank, two. Okay. Humboldt County Agriculture Extension Member Diane Koch? Koch or Koch, I don't know. One.
Okay, just a second, okay. Hospital trustee, you said?
Humboldt County Agricultural
Okay.
Extension Member.
Okay.
Ready?
For Diane.
Diane Koch, or whatever her name is, one.
Oh, there, okay.
Find it?
Yep,
Okay. Virgil Davis, one.
yep.
Marked unnamed, one. Kristen,
Belkey?
yeah, one. Larry Jones, one. Humboldt County Extension vacancy, marked unnamed, one. Larry Jones, one. Guess that's all.
Okay.
You all right, Peggy?
Yep, you're doing okay.
I have, Delano, Wacusta, and North Rutland.
Okay.
Republican Party, 33-20. Democratic Party, 17-13. Libertarian, 3-2. Independent, 2-0. For Trump, I got 209-53. Clinton, 54-22. Castle, 1-1. Stein, 1-0. Is it basic? 0-0. Gary Johnson is 8-4. Stova, 0-0. Rivera, 0-0. Rocky, 0-0. Mullen, 2-0. For U.S. Senate, Grassley is 219-59. Judge, 50-17. Aldrich, 10-3. Henniger, 2-0. Luck, 1-0. Write-in, 1. King, 204-55. Weaver, 68-23. Write-in, 1. Mike Sexton, 238-53. 1 write-in, 2 absentee. For District Supervisor number 4, Underberg, 140-50. Christensen, 80-23. Botany, 38-2. Both, 21-3. Write-ins, 1. Auditor, Rice, 243-60. 1 absentee write-in. Sheriff, Kruger, 249-64. 5 election day write-ins. To Helena Township trustee, Norman Olson, 59, 10, 5 write-ins, and 0 on the absentee.
Okay.
Rutland Township trustee, Steve Gregory, 10 and 1. 0 on the write-in. Wacusta, no candidates. We have 10 write-ins and 6 on absentees. Humboldt Hospital trustee, Ashley Emick, 172 and 36. Bornhoff, 134, 33. Boswell, 148, 34. 1 write-in and 0 absentees. Soil and Water, Robert Lynch, 146, 31. Tim Twilliger, 149, 37. Pat Hill, 139, 35. 4 write-ins. Extension Council member, Jeff Goodell, 153, 35. Scott Laerdal, 132, 32. Jenna Borman, 147, 35. Jill Sohn, 121, 32. 2 write-ins, 0 absentees. Extension Council vacancy, Tyler Lane, 170, 39. 3 write-ins and 1 absentee. Public Measure B, yes, Election Day 63, 13 absentees. No, 38, 13 absentees. Supreme Court Judge Apple, Election Day is 103 yes, 24 no is 92, 16. Don't have time to answer you.
Not mine.
Not mine, anyway.
That's mine.
Candy is yes, 111, 23. No is 88, 17. Judge Heck, Election Day yes is 94, 21. No is 91, 19. Doyle, Election Day yes is 115, 25. No is 66, 11. Potterfield, yes, 108, 24. 65 noes, 12 absentees. Vogel, Election Day yes is 107, 27. No is 66, 9. Danielson, 105 yes, 24 absentees. No is 65, 12. Bice, yes. Election Day is 126, 26. No is 62 and 9. Retained Judge Haney, yes, 110, 24. No is 64, 11. Van Merrill, yes, Election Day is 109, 25. No is 68, 10. To the book.
Yeah.
All right, President. Ray Hacker. Vice President Monty Newton is 1. Bernie Sanders, 2. Dr. Ben Carson and Mike Huckabee, 1. Bernie Sanders and Pence, 1. Oprah Winfrey, Dr. Oz, 1. U.S. Senate, Emmett Green, 1. U.S. Representative District 4, Adam Kaler, 1. State Representative District 10, 1, blank. Supervisor District 4, Robert Bud Douglas, 1. Sheriff blank is 2, and Erwin Olson, 1. Rickless, 1, Brian Rickless, and Marvin Anderson, 1. Galena Township, Jim Lonning, 1. Kevin Talere, 1. Peter Erpelding, 1. And Cliff Helland, 1. Rich Olson, 1. Wacusta Township Trustee, Dan Bennett, 1. Dave Welter, 1. Chris Campen, 4. Mike Jacobson, 1. Chris Campen, 1. Blaine Thompson, 1. Elliot Hibbs, 1. County Hospital Trustee, blank, 1. Soil and Water Commission, blank, 3. Jacob Newton, 1.
Okay.
Extension Council member, blank, 1. Blaine Thompson, 1. Extension Council vacancy, I got blank, 1, and Rich Olson, 1. And Blaine Thompson, 1. Looks like that page is empty, as are those 2. How you holding up?
So far, so
Get
good.
writer's cramp?
One more quick break, yeah.
I got a tally sheet, is this the whole Humboldt County? What is
I
it?
think that, does that absentee?
Absentee?
Yeah.
You wanna do that now or later?
We could do it now.
Take a,
I'll just
okay.
pull my absentee, my write-ins up, okay?
I've got one.
Okay, for U.S. President, 2 for Koch, 3 for Rubio,
Oh, wait a minute, two.
John Case, 2,
Oh, okay, I see.
Mark Rubio, 3,
Okay.
Ted Cruz, 2, Bernie Sanders, 5,
Bernie Sanders, 5.
Michael Pence, 2, 3 for Pence,
Just Pence by himself?
yep.
Okay.
Ben Carson, 1,
Ben Carson, I saw him right there.
Scott Walker, 1,
Okay,
Peter H. Nelson, 1,
okay.
Paul Ryan, 1, Mitt Romney, 1, Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren, 1, Ben Carson, Marky Rubio, 1, Scott Walker and God, 1. Mike, Mitt Romney and Newt Gingrich, 1. Ted Cruz, 1. Okay, District 4 Rep, Jim Van Horn, 1. Josh Rapp, 1. Brett Legbo, 1. State Representative District 10, Denny Farr, 1.
Okay.
Lynn Medical, Lynn, L-M-N-M-E, Lynn Medical, okay, 1. Ron Paul, 1. Mark Newton, 1. Ron Wassel, 1. No Name, 3. Chris Hellhart, 1. Greg Wickett, 1. For Auditor, Ron Paul, 1. Blake Fisher, 1. No Name, 4. Pam Kirsch, 1. Sheriff, Rickless, 7. Burnett,
Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, okay.
Roger Bennett, one.
Okay.
Vadney, one. Will Ekberg, one.
Just a second, I didn't find him. Okay,
Newford Pushin, one.
okay.
Kenny Borland, two. Dean Kruger, one. Ryan Stein, one.
Dennis Kruger. Ryan Stein, okay.
He got one. And Lyle Spencer, one. Avery Township, Dennis Cannell, one. Mike Dickey, one. Beaver Township trustees, Richard Peterson, three.
Richard L. Peterson?
Richard L. Peterson,
Okay.
three. Don Porty, one. Russ Rice, one. Cornet Township, Doug Bacon, two. Denny Thompson, one. Brian Thompson, one. What's this? Wacusta Township Committee trustee, Tom Johnson, three. Cal Hang, one. Chad Struthers, one. Arnold Brodell, one. Lake Township, no name, one. Norway Township, Mark Holton, two. Jan Dinklaw, one. Steve Lonix, one. Vernon Township trustee, Josh Lippincott, Lipple, he won. Okay, county hospital trustees, Dr. Kenny Adams, one.
Okay, Dr. Yeah, okay.
Dave Echlin, one. Brian Johnson, one. Carol Watsley, one. Gary Mortz, one. Andy Lemon, one. Lee Smith, two. Keith Humberg, two. And no name, three. Soil and Water District, Martin Brown, one. No name, two. Steve Sandman, one. Corey Erickson, one. Nick Hatcher, one. Russ Christensen, one.
Okay, wait a second, catcher. Russ Christensen, okay.
Kathleen Hamilton, one.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Urban, one. Chris Urban, one. Kenny Borland, one. Barry J. Ellis, one. Okay, Extension Council. Stephen K. Bowden, one. And it's got Gary, one. Corey Erickson, one. Eric Peterson, one. Joel Zeman, one. Roger Nelson, one. Barry Ellis, one. No name, one. James Sanders, one. Extension Council, vacancy. Shannon Christensen, one. Ron Paul, one. Ryan Goodell, one. Matt Blanchard, one. David Boswell, one. Barry Ellis, one. I think that's it.
Yep. Okay, which one you got?
I got Humboldt 3, South Rutland,
Okay,
Republican Party, 102 and 116. Democratic, 20
got one more
and,
after that.
with
Okay, 20, got it?
20 and 37.
Mm-hmm.
Libertarian, 4 and 2. Independent, 10 and 7. Vice President, Vice President, Trump, Pence, 410, 284. Clinton, Kane, 121, 150. Scott Bradley, 1 and 0. Stein and Baraka, 1 and 3. Bake and Elworth, 1 and, no, wait a minute. What did I say for the last one? Stein and Baraka, 1 and 3?
Yep,
Okay. And this Elworth, that's 1 and 0.
okay.
Johnson and Wild, 19 and 13. Khan and Stolba, 0 and 4. Riva and Banks, 0. Road LaFont, 0. Steinberg, there's nothing even. Mullen Johnson, 5 and 2. U.S. Senate, Grassley, 435 and 321. Judge, 100 and 119. Aldrich, 18 and 8. Hanniger, 4 and 6. Luke and Johns, 0 and 1. U.S. Rep. District 4, King, 403, 283. Weaver, 138, 149. District 10, Sexton, 498, 361. Auditor, Rice, 513 and 408. Sheriff, 526 and 406. Rutland Township Trustee, Gregory, 66 and 56. County Hospital Trustee, Emick, 401 and 280.
Just a second.
Okay.
401 and 280, okay.
Bornoff, 317 and 238. Boswell, 352, 249. Soil and Water Commissioner, Lynch, 332, 230. Twilliger, 376, 251. Hill, 338, 257. Extension Council Member, Goodell, 380, 253. Lerdahl, 343, 244. Borman, 305, 237. Soren, 281 and 212. Extension Council vacancy, Tyler Lane, 425 and 275. And this is retain the judges. Apple, yes, 260, you ready? 261 and 181 for yes. No was 185 and 105. Court Judge Katie, yes, 261, 215. No, 184 and 87. Hecht, yes, 252, 171. No, 185 and 107. Doyle, yes, 291 and 190. No, 126 and 76. Potterfield, yes, 279, 184. No, 129 and 80. Vogel, yes, 271, 188, no, 137 and 75. Donaldson, yes, 290, 182, no, 120 and 78. Bice, yes, 310 and 226, no, 119 and 61. Haney, yes, 276 and 195, no, 128 and 68. Merrill, yes, 291 and 203, no, 124 and 66. Okay. President, Bernie Sanders, 2. President Mitt Romney, 1. President Snoop Doggle and Deep Mert, or something like that, 1 and 1.
Mickey Mouse hasn't shown up yet.
President Hillary Clinton, 1. Let's see, Jeb Bush, 1.
They put Clinton and Bush together.
Huh?
They put Clinton and Bush
President.
together.
Oh, Clinton and,
Vice President
and
Bush.
Jeb
That'd be
Bush are
interesting.
together, 1, okay,
Mhm.
Probably
okay.
very similar.
Old man Bush gets along well with him.
U.S. Senate, Harrison Ford, 1. U.S. Rep, District 4, Shea Lehoff, or something like that, I don't know, 1.
This would be a question.
State Rep, Andrew,
That's pretty fast.
District 10, be Andrew Hanson, or Harrison, 1. Barry Manilow, 1. Kathy Eck, 1.
Could we go back up to U.S. Representative District 4? Was there a Jeff Riley?
Who?
Jeff Riley?
No,
Okay.
Harrison Ford and Shea something,
No, there's no Riley on there.
Okay.
okay,
That might have come across in the absentee.
okay. This is State Rep, District 10,
Okay.
Andrew Harrison or something, Hanson, 1. Barry Manilow, 1. Kathy Eck, 1. Auditor blank, 2. And Ray Cox, 1. Sheriff, Brian Rickliffs, 2. It's got 3 marked, 3 ones, but only 2 tallied.
Okay.
Okay,
Probably just counted them up.
yeah, okay. Blank, 2. Corey Lampy, 2. Erwin Bennett, 1. Anybody else? 1. Jeff Watnam, 1. Hospital trustee, Julie Day, 1. Jeff J. Green, Jeffrey J. and Green, I suppose, 1. Dean Portress, 1. Blank, 1. Soil and Water, Bob Larson, 1. That must be all. Yep.
Okay. Sounds pretty good.
Just the one you're looking for?
Yeah. Should be Humboldt West.
Humboldt West
Burns has
Vernon.
gone pizza been out, Jerry.
They ate it too.
Okay, I got Republican Party, 44-26, Democratic, 12-10, Libertarian, 1-0, New Independent, 1-0. All right, we got Trump is 190-77, Clinton, 32-28, Castle, 0, excuse me. Stein is 0-1. Basic, 0-0. Johnson is 9-1. Kane, 0. Rivera, 0. Rocky is 0. Steinberg is 1.
Steinberg, what was Rocky?
Rocky was 0.
Yeah, Rocky and Steinberg are a team.
Oh, I'm sorry. So then Mullen is 1.
There you go.
I'm gonna make these bifocals stronger.
Everybody's eyes are getting tired, I'm sure.
I'm, Grassley, 190, 84. Judge is 30-20. Aldrich, 5-1. Inger, 2-0. Lucick, 2-0. Write-ins are 0. District 4 Representative Steve King, 172, 78. Weaver is 48-27. Write-ins were 1-0. State Representative District 10, Sexton, 203, 88. Write-in, 0. District 4 Supervisor, Underberg, 146, 71. Christensen, 33, 16. Botany, 27-8. Thoth is 23-8. Write-in, 0. Auditor, Rice, 206, 87. Write-ins, 1-0. Sheriff, Kruger, 220, 93. 1 election day write-in and 2 absentees. Trustee, I've got 1 write-in, no absentees.
What township are we?
Oh, I'm sorry, Humboldt.
What township? Okay.
1 write-in, no absentees. And if you gotta know the township, I guess we're in Vernon now.
Okay.
Nelson, 15-14. Chapul, 11-12. Write-ins, 0-1. County Hospital Trustee, Emick, 167-63. Bornhoff, 109-47. Boswell, 121-47. Write-in, 0. Soil and Water Commissioner, Lynch, 131-46. Twilliger, 138-51. Pat Hill, 118-55. Write-ins, 1-0. Extension Council Member, I got Jeffrey Goodell, 141-57. Laerdal, 121-51. Borman, 122-44. Sohn, 98-45. Write-ins, 2-0. Extension Council vacancy, Tyler Lane, 174-63. Write-in, 0. Public Measure F, yes, 66-20. No is 55-25. Supreme Court Judge Apple, 89 yes, 37 no is 93-34. Katie, yes, 97-46. No, 90-29. Heck, yes is 83-35. No is 95-34. Doyle, yes is 104.38. No is 64.25. Potterfield, yes is 92.34. No is 72.27. Vogel, yes is 86.38. No is 77.24. Danielson, yes is 94.35. No is 68.26. Vice, yes is 107.42, 59.22. Haney, 95.34, no is 68.27. Ben Merrill, yes is 99.38, no is 66.23. And in our book, President Kasich, 2.
Can we find that one? There we go.
U.S. Representative District 4, Jeff Riley, 1.
There's
Sheriff, Brian Rickless, 1. Humboldt Township, I'm sorry,
Brian Rickles, 1, okay,
I got Humboldt Township Trustee,
okay,
Michael Cran, 1.
okay,
Soil and Conservation Commissioner, Merrill Ayers, 1.
no errors, okay,
Extension Council member, I got Gary Coleman, 1. Aaron Cran, 1. For auditor, I've got blank, 1.
okay, let me get back to that.
I think that's it.
And that was a blank,
Blank for auditor, 1.
okay. All right, thank you guys, that was a lot to go through.
I was just noticing on the numbers on the top, we were in the upper 70s, 80% for the,
We had very excellent turnout for all of
for voting.
Yes.
Those elections, special election H and M and Z, is that the law enforcement thing? What was that for?
Yeah, that was it.
Oh, those are for the law enforcement.
Did it pass overall county?
Except for Hardy, another one.
And I'll go through that now.
Okay.
You guys-
I believe
I'm not
it's
gonna
two
go
small
through the
towns.
state races, because the state races are determined by the
Perfect.
state, so we'll just go to the local. County Supervisor, District 4, we ended up with Eric Underberg with 571, John Morton Christensen with 197, Christine Botany with 89, and Randy Folt with 90. County Supervisor, District 5, we ended up with Jerry Haverly, 391, Dave Lee, 451. County Auditor, we ended up with Peggy Rice with 4,482. County Sheriff, Dean Kruger with 4,594. Avery Township Trustee, we're supposed to elect 2, Martin Brown ended up with 59, and we had 2 names written in, Mark Dickey and Robert Dickey, so we have to put them in something and shake it up with one name out.
I'll do that, boys, just to help you
Thanks,
out.
Terry.
Be impartial.
Okay, we should pull one out and then...
Left-handed, I don't know, that could be the Mark Dickey.
Mark Dickey?
So if he declines, do they go to the other one
Then,
then?
no, then the trustees appoint.
Okay.
Okay, Beaver Township Trustee, we had Dave Torkelson with 126, and then we had Richard L. Peterson, if that's not you?
Nope.
With 3.
Nope, that's not me.
And then there was a Rick Peterson written in, but it didn't, you couldn't tell it was the same person, because there are several Rick Petersons.
Yeah, there is a Rick
That
Peterson in that
Richard
area.
L. Peterson would be the second person then. Corner Township Trustee Doug Bacon, and then we had several write-ins. Doug Bacon had 3. So we've got several that got 1 write-in. 2, 3, 4,
Wow.
5, 6, 7 people had 1 write-in. We're...
To the left, to the right.
Oh,
Keep an eye on that, that one should be the one that gets fixed.
It's like Florida.
And what'd you end up with?
Brian Thompson?
Brian Thompson,
That's what
okay.
it's spelled, yeah.
He's the winner on that one. Delaney Township trustee, same thing. Norman Olson was on the ballot, he got 69, and we had 5 people with write-ins.
That's what you want, a hat, not a dish.
Yeah, I know, it's supposed to be, we would have had, you know, back in the day when they put this law in effect, they probably had, you know, those big
Yeah.
caps. Now everybody wears ball caps.
You know, I really wish you'd have thrown some M&Ms in there.
Hey!
Oh,
Okay.
Blue wins.
Jim Lanning, or is that what it is? Jim Lanning? Lonnie, I'm sorry.
That's okay. He's the winner.
Yeah, no M&Ms in there either.
No M&Ms. Grove Township trustee, we had 2 people on the ballot. Rob Hughes had 110, and Robert Johnson, 115. Humboldt Township trustee, Michael Cran, got 1 write-in. There were no other write-ins. So we'll go back to the township trustee. Lake Township trustee, Matthew Nervig, got 2 write-ins, and Bob Rasmussen got 4 write-ins. So those 2,
Perfect.
selected. Then we've got Norway Township trustee, Clayton Hanson was on the ballot, he had 87, and Mark Colton was written in with 7 write-ins, so he gets the second. Rutland Township trustee, we had Steve Gregory with 133, and nobody else was written in, so we can't even draw, because there's, so we'll go back to the trustees. Vernon Township trustee, we had William Nielsen with 41, Roger Sepool with 34. Wacusta Township trustee, Tom Jacobson, had 3 write-ins, and Chris Campen had 5. So those 2 will be able to elected for there. Weaver Township, Randy Davis was on the ballot, he had 72. And then we have a couple of names, 2 or 3 to draw. 3 to draw from.
Doug Adams.
Okay.
He's been that before, I think.
Yeah, he was clerk for a while.
That's what he was.
Till he got really busy. Okay, then we go to County Hospital trustee, we have Ashley Emick with 3,290, Kevin Bornhoff with 2,674, and David Boswell with 2,920. Soil and Water District Commissioners, biggest page apart here. With Robert Lynch with 2,737, Tim Twilliger with 2,949, and Pat Hill with 2,863. County Ag Extension, we had Jeffrey Goodell with 3,059, Scott Lerdahl with 2,840, Jenna Borman with 2,663, and Jill Sonnen with 2,403. The Ag Extension to fill vacancy, Tyler Lane with 3,383. Public Measure B, and I didn't write it down here, but I believe that one was Bode. 76 yes to 51 no, so it passed. Public Measure C, which should have been Bradgate, 20 yes and 6 no. D would have been Dakota City, yes 212 to no 140, so that one passed. Public Measure E, Lake East, was that Renwick?
Yeah.
6 yes, oh no,
No, that's
Hardy.
Hardy, that's Hardy.
6 yes, 6 no. Code says it has to be a simple majority winner, so it failed because
they're
of the
gone.
fact that it tied. Public Measure F, that one's Renwick. 86 yes, 80 no.
It's close.
Public Measure G, Pioneer.
I hear you, small.
2 yes, 3 no. So it
There we go.
passes.
All the
Public
family.
measure H, Thor, 43 yes, 26 no. That's what it passed. And then the rest are the judges. And there weren't enough write-in votes on any of the other offices to make it.
So it passed everywhere but Pioneer and Hardy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Hardy was pretty much okay with
6-6.
They didn't, 40 people.
They don't allow
Yeah,
levy.
well, that's an awful unfair tax, so, 'cause they charge the cities $10 a head, right? Okay, and my house is valued at 53,000 times $1.50, that's $80 I gotta pay.
But you know what, Mort?
That just is not right.
Yes, it is, because I'm
No,
only,
because-
I don't wanna pay for both, Sheriff. I don't wanna pay for...
You're not paying for
I'm
both
paying-
sheriff, I'm paying for both sheriff.
I'm paying for it.
You're paying the same thing, you're paying the police department, that's separate.
You don't get a bill for the Humboldt police like I do.
No, I don't get a bill for the...
Now you get a bill for both police and the county sheriff, just
I
like I do.
entertain a motion to
Well,
approve
you should get one for the sheriff,
election
just like I
results
do.
where they were
So moved.
I did, I did.
For second,
I'll second the results.
all in favor?
Aye.
Motion to go out and reconvene as board of supervisors?
I'll move we leave campus board and go back to supervisors.
Is there a second?
I second.
All in favor?
Aye.
I got one question before we adjourn.
You bet.
With Christmas coming on Sunday,
Yeah.
and legal holiday on Monday, are we gonna meet the 27th then?
That will be up to you guys. If
Right.
you wanna do a preliminary
I just-
determination, I can put it on the agenda for
We
next
have,
week for a final.
I just checked in the other office, and we have
Claims.
claims that week, so we'll have to
But we
meet.
can do claims at different times.
Well, I was gonna say,
That's what he said. I think we'll do claims at different time and not meet that.
We can have it be the week before on
Okay.
a Friday or a Tuesday
Yeah.
or a whatever, if you don't wanna meet that holiday week.
Whatever, I'm just curious. We can decide that.
so can you check and see what the agenda,
So Peggy, if you did it on Friday,
Mhm.
we'd have to have a short meeting, right?
Yeah.
So here's what I would suggest, and Mort, I haven't talked to you yet, I'm sure Peggy's gonna want us, I'm sure they're gonna wanna have a little
Yes, I've
reception
already.
thing for us.
Yep.
So I wondered if, you know, 'cause that's gonna get you out all weekend, but it's still a couple of days ahead, maybe if we would meet like at 9:30 and do the claims, and then we could have our open house for us like at 10, 12, and have it done by noon before that weekend, 'cause I think people will be wanting to go. So that'd be all right with you, Mort? You wanna have coffee with me one more time, don't you? All right.
That would be the 29th of December then, Thursday.
No, I mean, oh, you wanna do it
Or
on...
do it the week before.
The week before on
The
Friday.
22nd.
Let's do it
Or
on the
on
week
Friday?
before, so we don't have to meet.
Thursday or Friday, which one is it?
Well, Friday would be the 23rd, right?
Either one's fine with, can we do the claims on the 22nd or 23rd?
well, it helps if I go
Maybe we
to,
should do it on the 22nd, because a lot of people are gonna wanna travel.
Yep,
Yeah,
22nd?
'cause they'll be leaving her.
Yes.
Let's do
So
that.
when you doing it, Jerry?
Thursday, the
Well, I thought we
22nd?
could do it the 22nd on Thursday.
At 9:30, you said?
Yeah, that we could have a short meeting, and anybody that, you guys wanna stick around and have coffee and cake with us?
I would.
You might as well.
Yeah.
You bet.
That'll make-
9:30
that'd
or
be nice.
calling?
Do it together.
Yeah,
Yep.
9:30.
Then
And
we're
I'll
not
officially
meeting
put it
the
on.
following week, so we don't schedule
I'll
it.
put on the agenda for next week to make a decision for the week of the 26th, and then you can just,
So when would you do the other two swearing? After the first?
January first day after
Okay.
January first.
now, Rick, I'll probably swear you in, ahead of time.
Oh, okay.
Informally here, and then you can go to the judge and have it done too. But just, because Jerry won't be here.
Oh, it's
to start
traffic,
the
I mean.
meeting, we need somebody to start the meeting.
Okay.
so.
Yeah, I'm
And I
gonna,
can do it that day.
I'm gonna let you
too,
start the
before-
meeting in January.
Okay.
No need for me to come in. All right.
So we did-
I think you're out of here the 22nd.
So we did it
Don't forget, we have all these.
Going to Hawaii? Going to Hawaii?
Yep, we might.
You're not right away.
So we did a supervisors at 9:30, coffee tentatively 10:15.
Yeah.
10 to noon?
Yeah,
Yep, that
that's
works.
long enough.
See, I wanted the city to turn that down, and then they could figure out a different way that we could pay, that would be more according to who each had that lived in town, instead of the property owners getting stuck for all of it.
You mean other than property
That-
tax?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do.
Now, you guys do know, Christmas, just if you wanna go shopping, Christmas Day is my birthday, and I'll be...
Yeah.
Give you how much?
It's just an unfair tax.
I can remember back that far.
Okay, we need a motion to adjourn, so we can...
So moved.
Second, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay, we